guys, what's happening? It's BigJackFilms here, and welcome to another live stream on a Sunday, surprisingly. So, this is kind of unusual for us here on the channel. Something I was kind of tinkering around with for a while. But, yeah, we're going to do this live stream. This is a first for me, actually. Let me just move this around. We're just going to welcome everybody in tonight. Hello, David Williams. Welcome. Hi, Honey Bear. Good to see you. Beast of Destruction Studios. That's a great name, by the way. Hope everybody's well. Yeah, today we're going to be doing something rather interesting. So, following the footsteps of, also forgive my place is a little bit messy. Again, we are having a huge heat wave right now, and I'm just using whatever I got, like a little air conditioning here, just to keep myself cool. Like, it's bad. But following in the vein of Lewis, aka Linkara, as well as Xandrew Productions, among a few others who have been doing this, I've decided that today on both YouTube and Twitch. I believe we're on Twitch, right? I think we're on Twitch right now. Yeah. We are going to be doing essentially a live storyline commentary for the show. That's to take a little break from other things, just something fun we could do. What this is going to be is essentially us doing a live EFAP commentary on the first 2 seasons of the show, because it's sort of in the experimental phase. We're going to give a little background on sort of like the origins of how it started, and just some other behind-the-scenes notes so that I can remember from like a decade ago. So this is going on very, very tight memory. And I welcome everybody into the stream for this. This is going to be kind of fun. So this is following on the heels of Linkara doing his storyline live commentaries. This is also following in the vein of Xandrew doing it. In fact, I might bring some people in to help accommodate for me. But with that said, let's just go through the rules, obviously, folks. First of all, keep it peaceful in the chat. No politics, no debates. I mean, if I bring up a political thing in the storyline, I will. But in terms of just drama and stuff, keep that pretty clean. Second of all, please don't request us anything during these type of streams. If you want to support us and get a request made, you can go check out our Patreon. It is very much appreciated. We are not going to do reactions today, but super chats for reactions, or super chats in whichever, are welcome. We really do appreciate that. Also, a little side note from last time. We did a reaction to like some of a video, and we actually got copyright claimed pretty hard, and it almost got blocked our video, so we actually had to remove that. So because of that, we can't really do heavily copyrighted material anymore. We just can't. It's one of the reasons why I'm actually doing the storyline commentaries, because they're doing commentaries without looking at the review. And that's sort of what I want to do today. I want to focus on that and kind of just give you guys sort of like more behind-the-scenes stuff. I want to do more behind-the-scenes stuff on the channel, especially after I finish Revenge of the Sith. So there's that, and also that's really about it. Just keep things peaceful and so on. Super chats are always appreciated. Going to our Patreon provided by Honey Bear here. Thank you so much, Bear. Really do appreciate it. But yeah, and with that said, I'm going to bring in our first guest for this commentary, because he is well reversed into the lore of this crap. This supposed crap. I'm also, just for shits and giggles, going to throw in a couple of invites in my group chat if they want to tag along with us and see if they would be interesting. I'm also going to see if I can get like 1 or 2 other people in. Let me just take a look here for a second. I'm going to actually throw my buddy here that was in the production in. Feel free to join us. There we go. And I'm also going to send it over to Xandrew in case he wants to come in. So there's that. We can only bring in about 6 people each. So that's sort of what our thing is, essentially. So we're going to bring them in, see if they want to join us for the stream. And, yeah. Also, this will be like EFAP, where we will be pausing every frame if necessary to talk about stuff. All right, let's see here. Hang on a sec. All right, guys. Our first guest today, who is pretty much the game master of the Review-Reverse. I wouldn't say game master, just sort of the historian, our Review-Reverse historian. who is responsible for the amazing 3-part retrospective history of the Reviewerverse from AVGN to us. Please help me welcoming Spectroheliotic, who does not have a profile. We have to get you one, man. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How about you?
Good. This is something I've basically been wanting to do. Essentially, I thought, you know what? Let me ride on the heroes. Oh, hey, Honey Bear just sent us our first super chat. Woo!
Woo!
Thank you so much, Honey Bear. I love you so much. This is something I've been wanting to do for a while. I am essentially channeling Linkara and Xandrew Productions live commentaries on their storylines. And I figured since, why not do some stuff on the Reviewerverse by bringing in the Reviewerverse historian himself. So yeah, you're excited about this. A bit more research in the lore.
Yeah, this is gonna be an amazing stream. I can't wait to revisit your past seasons, especially your past lore, and just where you came from and how it all began, how the legend began.
Well, I will say, just for starters, I mean, I might as well just go into sort of like a rough origin story. What's interesting is I've thought about doing this as sort of a documentary form as well. But to start off, essentially, how the hell did this get to this? So, believe it or not, the storyline kind of stems back to like 20 years ago. Like literally 20, 25 years ago. And I won't get into too much detail because it is kind of personal. But at the time, I was 10 years old. I had just, I've always been a fan of movies, Star Wars, Kong, so on. And I always wanted to make movies since I was a kid and stuff. But then I watched the Lord of the Rings trilogy in theaters. That was my Star Wars trilogy. And it blew my mind. It made me, like, I think the one thing about Lord of the Rings I can definitely take from is that it made me want to become a storyteller. What Tolkien wrote and what Jackson adapted is one of the most incredible experiences in cinema history. And in terms of the story, it was absolutely something else. And ever since I saw those films, I wanted to start telling stories. And I mean, yeah, I made movies, but like they didn't have much of a plot. But like watching that made me thought, okay, let me do that. And during a very dark personal time in my life, I basically did what, I don't know if you know the story of how Tolkien created Middle-earth, where he was in the trenches of World War I, in the muddy trenches. And one day he just took a notebook, like a little tiny little like notebook or something, and he just started jotting down like things and what Middle-earth is. And he called it the Book of Lost Tales. And that's where Middle-earth came from. And, a lot of the early writing started in those trenches. So in a way, I kind of had the same experience where I was going through a pretty dark passage in my life. And I just jotted down writing a story in a notebook. And it was a very, like, you could tell this was written by a 10-year-old if he had fan fiction back in like the early 2000s. So it's bad, and there were several drafts of the story that I went through. The original, I don't know if I have the original notebooks on me here. I have them in like my file cabinet here. I don't know if I do, but if I find them, I'll dig them out and maybe I'll show them in another stream. But anyway, they're in these notebooks that I've kept, and there were some drafts that you're never gonna find because they have since been like either destroyed or lost. And they've never been found for like the last few years. And they were all handwritten. That's the crazy part. They were handwritten back then. I didn't have access much to computers. Then I'd say it's funny because I started YouTube around 2007, November 2007. I was right in the middle of high school. And at the time, my earliest films were stop motion Legos on Lego Studios, which is like a very old, crappy computer program. And as time went on, I made more and more videos that way. And then eventually, I got an HD camera, and then I started making little videos. I mean, I made videos even before that with like a DV cam. Then when I went to Hollywood, California, I said, all right, you know what? I'm going to start making movies. I went on Universal Studios Hollywood tour, and I kind of got inspired. Then that led to my first feature, which is my King Kong movie, which has got me over 1 million views. And during that time when we were in the middle of production, I just was not producing much on YouTube. So I thought 2013, I said, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to do an answer to Cinemassacre's Monster Madness Godzilla-thon. Hence, the King Kong reviews were born. That was it's sort of like James with the Angry Nintendo Nerd, then he had to change it. It was essentially that. It was just going to be straight up a response to Godzilla-thon with my own. I was Kong-a-thon before Kong-a-thon. And eventually, it's funny because the first 2 seasons of the show are very experimental. And so there's not much of a plot. That's why we're kind of doing this as like the first stream, just to kind of get the feel of it. We're not really getting into much plot until season 3. But in terms of just, again, origin story, like the plot, where if you know like the back history from like the Great War movie and all that stuff, that's sort of where the origin story finally got finalized. There were several versions of it. One of the original ideas, like one of the OG written ideas, was that it would be a kid who is in like a cul-de-sac. It's very Ed, Edd n Eddy, and he ends up like, you ever seen what is it, Warriors of Virtue?
I've heard of it. I've never seen it. Isn't that like aren't they like?
It's kind of, the fish out of water kid who ends up in a fantasy world.
Oh, okay. And like, they're like animals,
story,
right?
Like never-ending story, A Kid in King Arthur's Court, where basically this kid kind of gets flushed down a sewer pipe, like in the sewers, like a big like whirlpool thing, and he ends up like going into this fantasy world full of like kung fu kangaroos and shit. It's kind of weird. But that was one of the biggest influences. I remember watching it as a kid, and the original idea was that this kid would fall into this creek, and it would lead to like a sewer drainage, and he would get sucked in, and it had like some sort of magical teleport or something, and that's how it all started. And and what's funny is, as he's going through this big world of fictional characters, his friends in the real world are trying to figure out, what the fuck do we do here? Do we go after him? Like, what do we do? That was one of the original ideas, essentially. And then there were some other passages. There was, like, at one point, the same thing, but the way he would travel from world to world is to use the powers of the universes he would go to. So, like, prime example, he actually made it, it's weird, because in one of the original stories, the first universe he actually visited was the Fairly Odd Parents universe. And what he wanted to do was, or the Butch Hartman universe, and what he wanted to do was use the fairies to teleport to the next world. So he would use the powers of each world to get to the next dimension. That was another one of like the early versions. But again, it didn't have too much, like, it didn't have a consistency. It didn't have a core of like, okay, he can use it to teleport from world to world, but how does he get back? So these were the kind of things that, when you're a 10-year-old, you don't think about this shit. But like later on, you're like, all right, that's where you have to kind of create things like a time machine or something. And that all stemmed till much later, but those are just some of the early drafts. So yeah, this season is the first 2 seasons are very experimental. And in terms of just continuity, this was 2013 to I think 2015, I think, and it's all post To Boldly Flee timeline. So my show came out after To Boldly Flee. Also, happy birthday to Dean in the chat. I know I've been going on.
Happy birthday, Dean. Hope you're still watching. Dean. If you are, happy birthday, dude. You're awesome. I hope you're having a wonderful day.
I know right now he's in Florida. He's in Orlando visiting the park, so he's having a lot of fun. But I hope you're having fun, man. I hope it's good. Like, apparently he went to like Galaxy's Edge, and he got me a lot of B-roll for Star Wars, which I'm like, thanks, man. Thank you. You're awesome. Because I'm actually thinking if I do the sequel trilogy, I might actually go to Batu and make that part of the storyline. Might as well use the set, basically. Something I kind of figure if I end up doing the sequel trilogy. So, yeah, today we're just going to go through the storyline, the early stages. I'll pause it here and there and so on. I'm also going to be using... I'm not going to be using YouTube for this. I'm actually going to be using... I downloaded it quickly for the start of it. But if you guys are interested, I believe on my channel, if you go to my playlist, you can see like the storyline compilations in a playlist. And you can watch it there on your own if you're interested. but all of that is really appreciated. And also, guys, just very quickly, a huge shout out to Honey Bear and her website, and thank you for the super chat too for Resiliency in Me. If you guys want to go support it, it's a website that helps kids in local low income housings get proper therapy, and in times like this, kids could probably really appreciate it. So, guys, go check out that website, resiliencyme.com. It really does support my Honey Bear's work and what she does, which is absolutely incredible. So, all right, with that said, we might have more people come in. I did send an invite to a few people who might be interested. In fact, I'm going to probably send in, can I send in one more person? I don't know if he can make it, but again, this is a very commentary-based thing. Might as well throw him in there. I'll throw in a few people just for shits and giggles in case they want to join us. But yeah, let's get started, guys. This is essentially it's time for Riff Jacks. That's how I put it. And also, if you have any questions, Spectro, if you have anything you want to point out, just let me know. I'll pause it, and yeah, we're gonna have a good time here. So let me just go to screen share. We're gonna go here. We're gonna go here. And now I should point out as we start. So funny enough, my intro got copyright claimed, so I can't play it anymore. Which is, I will say that once I finish Revenge of the Sith, I'm actually going to be doing a huge rebrand of my channel. Not necessarily like content, just like how it looks. It's going to have a new theme song. It's going to have a new closing credits. We're definitely going to just do something brand new, because I just feel like, with the copyright claims on the intro, it's kind of hard to keep the original intro, and that sucks. I will say, the first thing I should say, everybody asked me, what's the intro from? It's from an anime called Kaiketsu Zoro, which is a anime based on Zorro. Also, another guest with us for this commentary, welcoming Lightpost Films. Brock, IndiFan, how you doing?
Hey.
So yeah, welcome. This is going to be a fun little commentary, and we're just going to be talking about the first season. Again, if you guys have any questions or have any comments, just speak out, and we're going to get to it. Again, I should point out, if there the music, some of the music in terms of just the intro, we're probably not going to have to play the commentary, the intro, because of copyright, but that's okay. I also got to think of popcorn, because I figured if we're going to watch a BigJackFilms, we have to get popcorn.
Yeah,
so.
I also got this.
Oh, nice.
And this.
What is that?
Pizza salad.
No pineapple?
Nice.
Giant flask.
All right, so let's get started. Here we go.
All right, let's get into it.
Let me know if you guys can hear it. Hopefully this works out, and let's go.
Hey, what happened to the movie?
You guys can hear it, right?
Oh, yes, very much.
Okay,
Yeah.
So the intro, I should say first and foremost, like, wow, we're already pausing this damn thing. This was done by my friend Mason in Australia, who is an incredible guy. He's helped me with a lot of the intros in the past. And the music is from the Peter Jackson King Kong. And it's played at the very end of the credits. If you go to the very end credits of Peter Jackson's Kong, there's one last credit, and the last piece of music playing is actually a piece from the original by Max Steiner. If you remember, do you ever see the original King Kong, Spectro?
I have not, surprisingly. Yeah.
Wait,
sorry.
Brock,
I've only seen Peter Jackson's King Kong.
Say it with me now. 1, 2, 3. Go to the corner.
Go to the corner.
Ah, crap. Okay, see ya.
All right, so the music is from Max Steiner's. It's the moment in the original film where Carl Denham's like, "Ladies and gentlemen, look at Kong, the 8th wonder of the world," and the curtain rises up and you see King Kong. Now, in the credits to Peter Jackson's remake, that piece of music plays, and it's done by James Newton Howard, the great James Newton Howard. And it says, the producers wish to thank the original adventurers of Skull Island, Marion C. Cooper, Ernest Strodzak, Max Steiner, Willis O'Brien, and Fay Ray. Like, they literally, like, have that there at the very end, which is a nice tribute to the original creators. So that's where this music came from. And I love, like, the compilation of all the different episodes and scenes from my movie and stuff. So definitely when I get to the rebranding, this is going to change. David actually has a question. If Gallaghar was a computer virus, would you give him a new name? And if so, what would you call him? I would just call it the Gallaghar virus.
I call him Allied Master Computer. 10 points if anyone in the chat gets the reference.
Or, well, I mean, I will say we have plans with Skynet, possibly, so we'll have to see what happens there.
Should we get Spectro Helionic back from the corner, by the way?
I'm back. No worries, I'm here.
Okay.
All right. Now, I did, obviously, with each one, again, I took from Linkara, where I ultimately decided to put, like, an intro just to say people, like again, the first storyline doesn't have much in terms of plot, and is mostly skits and bits. Again, this is definitely riding on the heels of nostalgia critics, so it is very much people have actually sometimes have called me. Actually, Honey Bear has a good one. LimeWire. The Gallaghar should be called LimeWire.
I don't get it.
Wait. You don't know
LimeWire?
Okay, so
Nope.
Back in the early 2000s, when the internet was becoming more mainstream, piracy was everywhere, but not as everywhere as LimeWire. LimeWire was a beast of a company that pretty much rode on torrented stuff, movies, games, music. Like millions of people were using LimeWire. It led to so many lawsuits, and there were even some unfortunately, it was filled with viruses. Like you could literally just download something and accidentally get a virus, and your computer's screwed. Funny enough, when I was in I want to say almost heading high school, or actually around early high school, I used to go to the community center, and I used to use their computers to obviously watch stuff from the new Star Wars and so on. And I actually did use LimeWire, and I used it to download a shit ton of music. And I think there were a couple of people who also used LimeWire, and I think they nuked probably 10 computers in the process of using it. So all you had to do was just download it. If the virus gets it, you just walk off like a Michael Bay explosion. It's not my problem. And what we were doing to get music and stuff was straight up criminal. So, yeah. Oh yeah, Honey Bear was my computer exploded because of LimeWire. Yeah, it's a pretty sour website. I don't even think it exists anymore.
Oh no, it's extinct.
Yeah. So anyway, let's continue here. So yeah, it is very nostalgia critic knockoff essentially.
Aren't we all though?
We all are. So I'm just gonna play the intro without any music because again, copyright. Now, that's the old intro. That's the old stuff there. A lot of this was just kind of it is based on the Kaiketsu Zoro intro. It's very much I always like the Schumacher Batman movies when they suit up. So that.
Koi's here.
Oh, hi,
Hello,
Koi.
Hey, Koi.
Hello. Who's Koi, if I don't mind asking?
They are friend.
Yep.
All right,
a really
cool.
good friend.
Reviewer versus friend. Welcome. Also, hello, Fiction Nexus. Good to see you. All right. Let's continue. Actually, I will say another thing what's interesting is that I did want to do a review. I wanted to do reviews even before 2013. I wanted to do it in 2012. And what's funny is I sent him an invite in case he wanted to come in just for shits and giggles. But Brett Charles, who played Jack Driscoll in my movie, he is actually the reason why I got into Nostalgia Critic, because in high school he introduced me to it. The first episode I watched was the Tom and Jerry movie, and I was laughing the whole day in high school. I have a huge thank. I thank him so much for having me discover Doug, because without him I wouldn't have my job. And back then we were big Nostalgia Critic fans. We used to watch it at lunch every Wednesday during high school, and we actually thought, why don't we do our own? And our original idea was to do a co-review of Cinderella 3. That was one of the original things. That script no longer, we never got really that far with the script, but it's something I was like, it's a good movie. So, because the whole idea with my show too is to basically say, let's do Nostalgia Critic, but with a bit more positive energy, because this was at a time I was like, Doug, you don't have to hate everything. There is some stuff to like. So it wasn't meant to also counter-argue, this movie's bad, let's actually make it good. So a lot of this is it's very Power Rangers, where you film the thing, you jump cut, you take the dark, you put in a strobe light. By the way, that Back to the Future 3 poster I still have. It's signed by Christopher Lloyd. The story behind that is that my uncle Scotty, who works in the film industry. He actually worked on Goosebumps, Earth Final Conflict. He was a carpenter on Night of the Living Dummy 3. So he did a movie in Toronto with, oddly enough, Michael J. Fox, Christopher Lloyd, and Bob Gale. And it's not Back to the Future. And him and Chris Lloyd were friends, and they used to go in the back of the RV, and they would like smoke cigars together. And Scotty was telling Christopher Lloyd about me and how I'm a big movie guy and I'm big into Back to the Future. This was when I was like a little kid. And then Chris Lloyd turned to his guy and he said, "Get me a couple of Back to the Future posters. I'll get them signed." So me and my sister both got posters signed by Christopher Lloyd, thanks to my uncle Scotty. Which that poster's still there to this day, and it's one of my most prized possessions. And I don't care what anybody says. I fucking love Part 3. So anyway, back to that. Yeah, look at that young, sexy motherfucker who had no idea what was coming to him. How'd you get into my house? Now, the thing is, the idea was originally, I wanted it to where when the flash happens, it's like a projector. It's like the projector on a movie screen. So, I'm sort of the original idea. So, yeah, again, this is pretty old school. All those thumbnails are horrible. I'm glad I changed them.
We all had to start somewhere.
Yeah.
And back then, I had no idea how to do PNGs, so I literally would just go into Paint and draw myself out and put myself on green screen. That's how piss poor I was. I didn't know anything about PNGs. So, yeah, it's funny. We were already hinting at the Great War from the start. A lot of the shows... a lot of the footage from the Great War actually stemmed from, I can actually reveal this now a little bit, from a series of videos I used to do all the way back in 2012 called the Ontario Cosplay Wars. It was just a small little thing we used to do. We used to essentially do flash mobs at conventions and basically creating a geek fight flash mob. Because I always like in movies whenever you see a geek fight, like in Ted 2. And one of the things I did was I started to host them outside the cons. We used to make LARP weapons and everything. We used to film this stuff. What happened eventually was they stopped. We couldn't really organize them anymore because the cons were getting more tight with security, and it was hard to haul all the props around, get everything set up. What is that in the background?
What is that?
Is that a parrot?
Me?
Yeah, what is that? Is it a parrot?
That's a map of the town I live in.
I know, but just the sound in the background. I think it's from Spectra. I feel like I'm hearing a parrot.
Oh, it's definitely not me. I'm by myself.
Okay, that's weird. Anyway, so they started to get a little harder to organize, and I kind of stopped editing them. The last one I did was a big winter battle. And I've since unlisted them on YouTube where, I just feel like it because I tried to, kind of distance it away from the Great War so people didn't get the idea, oh, wait, this is just footage from this. And what I essentially did is that I had all this footage on shelf thinking, I want to use it someday. Then the movie Ready Player One comes out, and I'm like, okay, I have an excuse to use this footage. So a lot of the battle footage, some of the early skits in that movie came from, a decade ago. Finally being utilized. It shows that film something, you never know when you're going to use them. So that's just sort of the idea. This was from Con Bravo 2012, where, funny enough, Doug, James, Noah, and a lot of the Channel Awesome gang came up, and there was a big event outside that we hosted, which was fun. We had I think about 200 people on that one. So
200?
Well, not 200, about under 100, but it made up for the big crowds that we needed for some shots. And this was also back when I was filming on a Sony SD camera instead of a HD camera. And I was also using DV cameras, so the ones with the fucking tapes, because we didn't have access to other cameras. It was all about getting as many angles as possible. So a lot of that is where it came from, and it's just we'll see more of these clips as we go along. But again, very early prototypes to what we would eventually see, and it is very much sort of like an anime opening. That was sort of my idea from the beginning. So a lot of this was rushly shot at Anime North on my phone, mind you. It was the first time I was using phone footage too. which I'm a Samsung guy, and those are usually the best ones. So again, this is just sort of a lot of setup. What's like, I still love that Power Ranger shot. Actually, it's funny. I think that was sort of like, I can't remember what that character's from, the Skeletor looking motherfucker, but that's sort of
that character's from Overlord.
Kind of the early prototype for Gallaghar. I don't think Gallaghar even existed in this season yet.
Interesting.
So yeah, and that original 18 right there, that is a cosplayer named Alex, who, funny enough, was at G-Fest. She was entering as Mothra, I believe. And I completely forgot that I had worked with her on this intro, and this is from Anime North as like a rush shot that I needed for the intro, which is hilarious. So there's that. Now that shot's terrible. I think I was going with the Kaiketsu Zoro opening, so I was trying to get that. There's one shot where there's like a big explosion in the background. A lot of people ask where Timber is nowadays. She is with my dad in North Carolina. And she is essentially she is in the prequels, and she is in a couple other videos we have planned. But honestly, she has since retired. She is retired from the show. We're gonna keep her on for a little bit more, but yeah, she's essentially retired. Oh, actually, I accidentally reset it. Hang on. Wow, we're already off to a bad start. It goes to show how experimental this was. So yeah. This was on my old property that I lived with at my parents' place for like 20 years, and this is the reason why we stayed. We got these like every night, these beautiful sunsets overlooking our backyard. So I started to finally utilize it, and it's just fucking gorgeous. And that's an old 8mm projector too that I use. So
nice,
sir.
Yes.
What did you have there early that you were pushing away?
Your honey bear is asking you a question.
Wait, what happened?
There's a scene where you were pushing away a woman.
Oh, honey bear. We will get to that when we talk. I think it's in the Space Jam. It's in the Space Jam review. Context wise, yes, I brought up the whole Lola Bunny fan base and how it kind of birthed a million furries. That movie birthed a million furries, and Lola Bunny's cool, not gonna lie. She's pretty cool. And my running joke was, I'm not into that. And then, like, somebody hacks into my computer and, like, tries to look it up just to troll me. So that's, when you see the Space Jam review, that was, like, it was a big joke, reference to Duck Amuck, which is probably my second favorite Daffy Duck cartoon. Where, like, you know, like, it's the end, and he's like, no! So it was a lot of that. Essentially. So yeah, all right, here we go. So literally the first shot of this the first episode. This is literally the first episode. All it was the basement, which also doubled as the set of the wall. Little tree brush, the Kong hand, couple little memorabilia, and that was about it. And it was shot on a shitty Sony SD camera, which actually is the same camera we shot Kong on. So that's why the quality looks like shit. So. Oh, I should put the sound on. There we go. God, that audio is terrible. This was like very early. Like, I think I want to say I was like probably 21 when I did this. Now I'm 33. What the hell happened?
Then I can do this. Why is Kong rubbing your body?
21?
Wait, yeah, hold on. Why is Kong rubbing your body?
Yeah, I'm just gonna do this. 21? No, I'm surprised when we got like 4 years ago when 2021 came out. How did none of us ever make the joke about 21?
I have no clue. I think maybe ironically, I don't know.
So yeah, the first run of the Kong reviews was like 13 episodes. It wasn't really that much. It was 13 episodes. I stopped at, I think, the Chipmunks episode, mainly because I was tired. I was actually exhausted making those. So, okay, so this is actually interesting. This is the first time the FTT is used. This is the first time the fictional dimensional transporter is technically used in show. It's been used before, but in show, it literally shows up in the 3rd episode, essentially. So, although the Honey Bear says Kong was the original Honey Bear, oddly enough, there is a cave bear in the sequel. So, yeah, and actually, you can see there's some Easter eggs. So that plushie I still have, that's from the King Kong encounter at Universal Hollywood. There's these are the the Schlayak dinosaur figures, which are really nice toys, actually, really nice figurines. I don't think I have those anymore, but and actually, if you notice, there's a Dino Riders T-Rex right here, which I still have, and those things are worth a shit ton. So. We didn't call it the FTT because we didn't know we didn't even know it didn't even exist when I was writing it. It was just meant to be a stupid skit. But now it's part of the lore. This is technically the first time it's been used. So let's see how the first special effect of it is. It's what? Spoilers, it's bad. It is literally just a jump cut and a lens flare. That was it.
Like I said, we all had to start somewhere.
Well, now what's funny is this was shot at the now defunct Con G, which is a convention in Guelph, and it ran for a couple of years. Actually had prominence with a lot of it had anime voice actors and so on. But one of the most prominent people at this con was Dr. Terawat. This was like his homebrew con. And when COVID happened, they obviously... Actually, it's funny, even before COVID, Con G had actually dissolved because it also shared the same fate as Con Bravo, where it just dissolved after like a period of time. And what happened was that when COVID hit, people still wanted the convention experience. So the people at Con G now, this is what I love, is they do a online convention on Twitch, where every February, if you guys are interested in attending Con G, you can attend it on Twitch in February, and they do AMV competitions if you want to check it out. There's cosplay competitions, there's panels, and I know Connell, who's Dr. Terawat, he's now Chief Macbeth on Twitch. He hosts the masquerades and stuff at the event, which is really cool. So, yeah, that's sort of like where Con G went. It just kind of dissolved. And it's funny because I was thinking at one point, what if I just start doing conventions at cons? Like I do all the host segments at Comic Cons, because I don't think anybody's done that. It was very much akin to Some Jerk with a Camera, where he would review stuff at the theme parks. I thought, why not do that for conventions? I was even thinking of the name of some Canadian at a con. Some Canada con. Some Canada con. Anyway, so that was just sort of like one of my ideas. Again, that audio is absolute dog shit.
Was that a random person you asked? Or was
it was just a random person. I just said, you know what, can I borrow you for a quick little bit? And he's like, absolutely. And,
that's awesome.
It was the dumbest segue into King Kong versus Godzilla, because I had to explain, how do we go from, okay, because I want to go to Japan. The idea was like, I'm going to transport myself to Japan to film the host segments. And I end up at Con G, and I go to a cosplayer, and I said, what do they usually do here? Anime. Well, anime, Japan, close enough. All right, let's do this shit. That was like the original idea.
Also, I'm probably going to have to leave on this end on my phone, because I'm watching on my phone, but my phone is overheating due to the live stream. So I'm going to jump ship to my computer.
Okay, no worries. Take your time, man. Take your time.
Yeah. All right. See you in a few.
See ya. I swear, we'll wait for Spectrum. We'll just answer a couple of questions. God, look at that haircut. Like, wow, I'm kind of coming back to that now. Actually, you know, I'm doing that, but like I also say this is at the time that I looked like shit making these videos. So, yeah, it was just like Christ. Like, I was wearing like the shittiest glasses, and it was just so quickly done. Brad was operating the camera, I remember, because we went to Con G and we filmed all these 2 episodes in like a day. So we were just like, all right, let's just go. And I was just improvising half the time. Again, there is no storyline at this point. It is just very, very experimental. I'm just going to answer a couple of questions here. If you guys, by the way, people in the chat, if you have any lore questions or behind-the-scenes questions, please fire in the comments with the super chat or whatever, and we'll answer them because, yeah, I just want to say, okay, all right, let's see. Spectro is back. Let's get him back on here. There you go. Welcome back. Can you hear us? Where's his audio? Is his mic on? Oh, boy. Hang on. Spectro? Light post is typing. Hang on. Yeah, the audio's not working for him. Oh, give him some time. He can probably fix it up. Let's just see what happens. I'll leave him on though. Let's see here. Just trying. Again, I'm using Restream, so I'm just trying to get used to the controls. I'll fix my mic. Continue. Okay, no worries. So, yeah, it was very much a again, very experimental phrase at the time. I really liked Rebirth. It was really good. Better than the last two movies. I will have things to say when I get to my review of it. But yeah, this was back, let's see here, Some Canadian with a Con. That's actually really funny. I really like that idea. Oh, and hey, we got one more guest coming in to help us with this commentary while we wait for Spectro. It's Dean. Hi, Dean.
Hey.
How's Florida?
Good. And today's my birthday.
Happy birthday! All right, guys, let's do it. We'll wait for Spectro. Let's see. Can we get Spectro in here?
Yeah. Sorry, it's bad connection. So
all right, no worries.
My birthday.
All right, Brock. Let's do it. Okay, you ready? 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Dean. Go review something too.
And many more. You okay, Brock?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Yeah. Happy
I'll try
birthday.
some drunk, right?
Happy birthday, Dean. But I'm glad you're having a nice vacation. You're having a nice vacation in Orlando. So what's next on your adventures?
Well, I'm gonna be going to another hotel. I don't know the name of it, but boy, we've been doing a lot of stuff. I think the last one I got out was Soarin'.
Nice. How was Soarin'? I've never been on that one.
Oh, it's a very breathtaking ride.
Nice. Have you gone to Universal yet?
No, not yet. We're saving that for last. And I'll try to film some bits for you for your Jurassic Park review.
By the way, the footage you got me for Galaxy's Edge looks amazing. It's definitely going to be coming handy for Star Wars. Are you guys planning Boston Lobster?
Boston what?
Boston Lobster. It's probably the best restaurant in Orlando. Yes,
hello?
We can hear you.
Sorry, it's bad connection here because the internet is so bad.
The internet's been bad in a lot of hotels lately, which is weird.
Yeah, I mean it works better when I'm at home.
Yeah, so Boston Lobster, it's all you can eat seafood. If you're a fan of seafood, it is worth checking out.
And also, I did some shots when I was on a river, and I say this could be good shots for Jurassic Park.
Oh, there's some great stuff there that could be useful. Like even on your end for Skull Island and stuff, it'd be perfect.
Yeah, and I think I did some shots to make it look like it's a lab.
Oh, nice, cool. Yeah, like a lot of stuff's down there, especially when you get to Universal. It's like the perfect environment.
It's like what it's doing it again.
Yeah, it's amazing. You know what? Actually, I might actually have you like. I don't know why. I have a little like request. When you're at if you get a chance to go to the ET adventure, can you just like film yourself waving at the camera like by the entrance, going "Hi guys"? Because I don't know, I'm just thinking of just something that would be funny or something, or like my Jaws or whatever.
Oh, hey guys, I think. Wait, hang on a second. Give me 1 second. Oh, I gotta go. I got company.
All right, no worries, man. Have fun.
Wait.
Sorry, guys.
No worries.
Okay.
Happy birthday, man.
Happy birthday.
All right. Again, we're still waiting for Spectro to come in because, yeah, we're just trying to see his mic. Anyway, let's continue, actually. What was that?
May I invite some people?
Yeah, if we could get some people in here. I sent an invitation myself. It's kind of first come, first serve because this only allows me like 6 people, essentially. Also, hang on, I think, David just sent me a video, hang on.
There's someone crying Big Jack.
All right, I'll have to check that out later. But anyway, yeah. So let's continue with this commentary, and let's get to it. Actually, I'm gonna invite him into the show just for shits and giggles. Oh, there was a panel. Yeah, I know. Coyote versus Acme is gonna be coming out, which is like fantastic, awesome. All right, let's get to it here. Yeah, again, it was so piss poor when I made this. Okay, so I'll say this is probably the first time I ever did a waifu joke in any indication. And who do we have? Oh, yo, who do we have in the chat for the commentary tonight other than, for the first time on the channel, Tendo. Hello.
Tendo.
Hello, just give me a second. Hold on.
No worries, take your time.
Hear me now?
Yep, we can hear you, man. How you doing?
Doing good.
Yeah, you just missed Dean. He's in Orlando at Disneyland, or at Disney World.
Oh, fun.
So, yeah, he's having his birthday there, which is cool. Anyway, yeah, we're doing commentary on my show. We're seeing its beginnings, where it's very experimental. Like, there is no story, if at all. It's just setting up sort of I guess, if anything, it's sort of setting up the tone.
Okay.
Yeah, but I will say, yeah, Tendo, you're first here on your end. Might as well introduce yourself. I've kind of labeled you as like the next some jerk with a camera, essentially.
Yeah, it is a good way to put it. Originally, literally, I started this show just because a few years after they retired, it's like, you know what? I'm not going to get more content out of them. I love their work. I might as well do it myself, kind of deal.
What I love is you even got them, because like I love all of Tony's work and Charlie's work and everything, and they're amazing. So it's cool that you actually got them on your show too, which is awesome.
I know, that was a funny story. The way I did that literally was just, all I had to do was sort of just DM them on Twitter and said, hey, do you want to do this? And they were like, well, they've seen their show at that point, so yeah. And I said yes.
I had actually tried to get Tony and Charlie on for my Jurassic Park ride review, but unfortunately the timing was off, so I didn't really get a chance. But yeah, they're fantastic. I mean, even this skit takes a little bit from it because it's basically some Canadian at a convention, essentially. Which I'm surprised we haven't seen a reviewer do stuff at conventions, like a review show at cons.
I think it's because they're such temporary events, so it kind of would. It has a very niche audience as a result for each con.
I mean, if you film all your segments and you do it in bulks, it could technically work on a sense. So, anyway, yeah, our first waifu joke's about to come up, and it's so brief. If you blink, you'll miss it. So we're gonna keep this up. But welcome in, man. It's good to have you.
Thank you.
All right, let's get going here. Oh, I have. I completely muted it. So this was back in 2013. So this is like pretty old stuff. Like you can tell it's shot on like an SD camera rather than a DV cam. So, all right, let's continue here. Yeah, you couldn't even. I love even like that. This per cosplayer here is like, yo, what the fuck? If you missed the joke, it's basically, now if you'll excuse me, I need to find a beauty to charm my beast, and then Khaleesi from Game of Thrones would just walk by and it'd be like, hello, Khaleesi. This was back when Game of Thrones was popular. This is back when it was cool to like the show. Now you can't because it sucks. But, yeah, this was very early times on the thing. And let me just check. How's the mic? I'm just checking because Spectro's still trying to fix his mic. But this was the first example of just like, you know, early. Oh wait, hey, we got one more person. We have one more person. We do. Coming into the chat, Hipster Hoovian Jedi.
Hello.
Hello.
Hipster, this is Tendo the Talking Seal.
The diving seal.
Yeah.
Diving
Yep. Hello.
Hello.
It's funny because like I'm just like it's a diving seal, but it also talks. I'm more concerned that he talks.
By the way, Jack, I was starting to watch your latest Patreon video, and you made a mistake. You were saying producer's cut or director's cut. It is the assembly cut, you big jackass film.
I know. I had to rush order it because I had to get it out for tomorrow, so it had to be out by Monday.
Yeah, the thing is too, it's funny the fans call it the assembly cut, but it's actually officially known to Fox as the special edition.
But by the way, guys, tomorrow opening night for Alien 3, so there's some spoilers.
Yeah, I didn't want to spoil it too much. I just wanted to see who got what and all that. But but I honestly think you need to watch the assembly cut at some point and do a first opening night to that, because it is a different movie. I can tell you that when you watch it.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna continue on with this commentary because we're literally doing EFAP. We're like pausing every few minutes, so it's just like, all right, here we go. My mic is Jack. I'll be watching it from afar. Gotta get some tools. All right, no worries, man. No worries. Spectro's mic is kind of screwed, so I'll be watching it from afar. Gonna get some tools to fix my stuff. No worries, man. All right, let's continue here. So I'm gonna just rewind the joke because this is the first case of waifuism on the show.
Got so many damn waifus on this show, man.
Yep.
That because we had the shittiest mic, and the line goes, "Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to find a beauty to charm my beast." And then Khaleesi would go by like, "Hello." So, how to train your dragon? I don't know. I know. I'm gonna go in the corner now.
Good.
So let's continue here.
Hipster, you too.
No, I'm not doing that.
Because it's funny.
Actually, that piece of music at the end is from Rosario Vampire season 2, which is a good show. So this is all just Con Bravo footage, just seeing there. Oh, hey, Dr. Terawat, hello. There he is. First appearance of Dr. Terawat. So yeah, and again, I'm using like a very primitive, like I did a quick download of this, so that way like there's less pixels. And yeah, this is like a lot of stuff for the like I don't even know what the hell that is, but I'm just like, that's cool. So very early stuff.
Oh my god, look at how short your hair was.
Oh god, the hair looks messy, my teeth look awful. I still wear that shirt to this day. I still have that shirt. I still wear it in reviews. Funny enough is the music, it's from I use it in my Convention Adventures intro too. It's from I'm just gonna move this here. Like apparently can I remove the restream? Okay, for some reason I kinda can't, but it's weird. But what's interesting is that music is from a promo for the Fox Family Channel, and it was on a few VHS tapes back in the day. And for some reason, that beat is so catchy, I said to myself, I'm going to use this, because it is such a... And you can never find it in raw form either. That's the crazy part. I think it was made exclusively for that promo. And at the time, it was basically Fox wanting to create, like, its own, like, Disney Channel. And I don't think it really lasts that long, and most of their shows were pretty lame, so... Bob's your uncle.
That guy behind you just gave you the stare.
So I'll say this without like getting too deep into anything, but that's a guy we don't talk about anymore. And
Gotcha.
All I will say is he's a character that we've actually wiped from canon. Savage Bandito. That's all I will say is Savage Bandito. That is who that is, and we'll leave it at that.
Okay.
And,
Okay.
Daleks.
So the thing is that the story behind these Daleks was that they had basically been at these conventions all over the place in Fan Expo, and they were the coolest people in these costumes. And I said, all right, I got to use these guys. So we just filmed that very quickly, and it's weird because I don't watch Doctor Who, but I know what the Daleks are because I started going to conventions.
Go to the corner.
Yes, yes, I agree with him. Go to the
I don't watch Doctor Who either, so I'm with him on that
you
one.
go to the corner too.
Well, no, doesn't he go to the water?
No, he goes to the corner.
Right. All right. Anyway, yeah. So again, really terrible audio. Actually, what's funny, this was the first time I was experimenting with laser effects too. As you can see, they're pretty bad.
Hold on.
You got the wrong laser effects for the Daleks there. They're not like that. They're just a blue long laser, you absolute nerd.
So there was that. All right, let's continue here.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I know.
Cool, sure.
So, again, I was just making up stuff as I went along. I was making up stuff. This was just very experimental.
So you were kind of like JonTron, where you couldn't think of an ending, so you just
random
shit. Yeah,
absolute random, and that is Hatsune Miku. I'm not gonna lie. I think it's I think that's a good artist. I like Hatsune Miku's music. It's good.
Oh, wait,
it's funny how I discovered it on I think I discovered it Hatsune Miku on Kids React to or something. Yeah, what's wrong with Nanaland?
Oh, there was a scene.
Whoa, hold on. I'm seeing in the comments, Doctor Who cares. That's from. Oh,
that's funny. That's
okay.
actually funny.
Oh, there's a scene in that show where she mixed cereal and pineapple on a pizza.
Well, that's a
immediate.
That's Canadian, right?
It's also
I'm sorry.
blasphemous.
Immediate execution. I mean, the pineapple is bad enough, but cereal?
Yep.
I mean, it could be worse. Nanaland did commit waterboarding. No, there's one episode where she's got this baby bird and calls her Fever and tries to pour water to make the baby bird feel better and ends up just waterboarding the bird. So, which is just hilarious. I'm not even religious on that. I think the creators are based in. Actually, they're based from here. So.
Okay.
As a Canadian, I apologize for the high shit y'all have to endure. Okay, so I'll say this. This was the first non-Kong review I ever did. Or no, was it this? Or was it no? It was this. Was it this? No, I think it was this or Jack the Giant Slayer. No, Jack the Giant Slayer actually got delayed by a year. And this is back when movies were new. I tried to review new movies as well. And this is an interesting skit. This is very nostalgia critic.
Now, since we're away from Star Wars, I think I can sleep better tonight.
It's still messed up.
I still have not seen that movie.
You know what's funny? Even though I've done this skit, I've never fully watched this film.
I know it's on Disney Plus. I'll have to check it out at some point, but I feel like I have to watch The Wizard of Oz beforehand, and then after I watch Return to Oz, I gotta watch Wizard of Oz 3, Dorothy Goes to Hell.
Well, no, you also have to watch Wicked before you watch Wizard of Oz. That or Oz the Great and Powerful, where the wizard bangs the Wicked Witch. Oh, yeah.
You're joking, right?
No, okay.
No.
In Oz the Great and Powerful, it's implied that the wizard bangs the Wicked Witch before she turns into the Wicked Witch. So James Franco banged Mila Kunis.
This is a Disney movie, right?
And it's also Sam Raimi.
Oh, okay. That makes a little bit more sense.
I can't remember. Was Bruce Campbell in the movie? I can't remember.
Was?
Yes, it was. Yes, he was. I think he was one of the Emerald City Guards, if I remember correctly.
Okay, I was gonna say, is he one of the flying monkeys? Because that would be worth it to watch. Just for Bruce Campbell as a flying monkey.
No, but Tony Cox is the best Munchkin we've ever seen.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh, he his name's Nook, and he's hilarious. Have you not seen this movie? It's actually not that bad.
I've heard so many bad things about it. I'm like, no, I'm
Sam
not gonna...
Raimi It's basically Sam Raimi giving the keys to Oz and doing all Evil Dead on it.
I mean, I love Sam Raimi's work. I mean, his underrated work for me is Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness.
Oh, great film.
It is, yeah. It's really underrated, though. But I think it's because people are like, the MCU's dead, even though Fantastic Four just made its money back.
Oh, is it doing good? I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah,
Doing really good, yeah.
really good.
I have to see it still.
I have to see it too.
I saw it last night. It's really good.
Okay.
I have to check it out.
Yeah.
But what's funny is that with Wicked and Oz the Great and Powerful, they're both prequels, but they tell two completely different stories. Because I think in Wicked there's something. I've heard something in part 2 because it's based on the musical that is a big plot twist, and if you watch Oz the Great and Powerful, it makes you feel incredibly uncomfortable. Is all I will say. So let's.
Did M. Night Shyamalan write Wicked Part 2?
No. Just remember,
sure?
this is based on the musical.
I know, but still, like I had to make an M. Night Shyamalan joke there when you said it would twist.
Not the twist. It's a twister. It's a twister. There you go.
That's
There
it. That's it.
Oh, the joke was so good, he left. I have to be like Lex in Jurassic Park. He left us. He left us. Anyway, let's continue. Oh. Oh, we became unfriended for a
I was not expecting it to be like that.
God, I hope Spectro can get his stuff fixed because I want him back on this.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. Anyway, let's keep going here. Yeah, this is pretty. So this is totally 100% a ripoff of Doug's review of Surf Ninjas, where at the end it's literally Wizard of Oz. And this is back when I had a headboard. Took a lot of space. And then we have Brett Charles and Evan Matthews, who were mainstays with my Kong movie, and migrated over to start doing reviews with me. They only appeared in like this episode together. Actually, I think this is the only time Brett showed up in any of the episodes, which is a shame because I want him to come back for more stuff. In fact, I did send him an invite to like if he wanted to come jump on the stream because I think it'd be fun to kind of just come in. But he hasn't been active much. Let me just see if I can get him on here. Let me see if I can get him on here. But yeah, so far so good, right?
Yeah.
If you guys have any questions, just hit me up on like if you have any like questions about the plot. So yeah, I just sent him the invite in case he wants to like jump in. But yeah, so that is Brett Charles and Evan Matthews from Kong, and I just migrated them over. I said, hey, you want to come over and film this Wizard of Oz skit? And what's funny is that Brett is a great improv comedian. So he was like Josh before Josh, essentially.
Okay.
Oh, do we have Spectro back?
Huh? What?
Oh, there he is.
Okay.
You're back. You did it. Yay. So we're talking about this Wizard of Oz skit, which is a total and there's his camera. Gone.
Spectro,
Sorry.
how many fingers am I holding up?
6.
Wolverine.
Okay.
That's a good joke, Wolverine. I like that. Anyway, so this joke here is really like that. I like this joke that Brett put in.
Oh, my friend. You're the stream. You're Oz the Great and Powerful. Watch your back. You were there? You were there? Hey, if you're dreaming about me, I need to get this straight. No.
It's like, hey, if you were trying to think this way. Oh, there he is.
What?
There they are. There they are.
There they are.
Hey!
Yay!
How's it going?
It's adorable.
Oh,
That's
hey, Tendo.
So cute.
That is adorable. That is amazing.
Okay.
Bye, buddy.
I'll stop distracting.
All right. Anyway, yeah. So I love that joke. Like, hey, if you were dreaming about me, I need to put it in a restraining order. No.
Oh, but
Actually, I wonder if like the audio would get copyright from the music.
If it's Warner Brothers, probably yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn you, Warner Brothers, with your damn copyright. You're not able to release Batgirl in theaters, but you're able to release Coyote vs. Acme?
Well, that's because someone else came in for that.
Okay, fair enough.
This is that someone else literally bought the rights. They're not, Warner Brothers isn't releasing it. Ketchup is.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing about that Batgirl like not being released and stuff. I'm like, give it a few years. It's gonna be like the Roger Corman Fantastic Four. It's gonna get leaked out, and people will watch it. So.
Oh yeah.
Just to see more Michael Keaton, I'm down for it.
Exactly. Yeah, I want to see that.
By the way, I'm gonna move us over here because my face is completely blocked by the Is there a way to like move everybody? I'm just trying to.
Oh, that little the watermark.
Yeah, the
no,
restream.
I just need the little.
Ah!
Oh no, wait, hang on. I'll fix this. I'm just gonna move us all over here. Okay, that's not working. how do I? What's happening?
Okay, it kind of worked, except.
Oh no!
If you can move Spectro or Tendo up.
There we go. Let's see here. Let me get right. There you go, Tendo.
There you go.
Okay, I'm right here.
There we go.
There we go. All right, so here we go.
It works.
Let's get the going. We're still on season 1, and this thing's like only 10 minutes, and we're an hour to this commentary live.
Oh, look at me! I'm at the bottom. Story of my life.
No. You're all here. This is my room, and we're all here in glorious sepia tone. I am never going.
See, I think Doug in his video said glorious brown and white, but I said no. It's called sepia tone.
Nerd.
No.
I still have those sets. They're actually up here. If I can like turn the camera off. I still have those sets up there.
Get your Lego Cutthroat Island Lego sets out of here.
When are we gonna get that? Hey, Lego idea.
That would be insane.
Did you know there was a Super Nintendo game for that?
There was.
Yeah, there was, because I was watching the Angry Video Game Nerds LJN reviews just out of shits and giggles. And I was like, they made a game of that?
The question is it better than the movie?
I don't think so, but...
Everyone says the movie's bad. I never actually watching it. It's one of those few films like
Same
I know
here.
it bombed horribly. I never got the quality issue because it's not bad.
I liked it. I watched it for the first time on Laserdisc.
Wait, hold on. I'm seeing a comment here. Roger Corman's Fantastic Four would probably be better than Joker 2.
Agreed.
Yeah, it would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Joker 2, but I can tell you, yes, Corman's Fantastic Four is so good. Trust me.
That's on my list of reviews because technically Joker 2 is a musical. I'm gonna dread it.
Oh boy.
I have HBO Max. I am scared to watch it.
It's I mean, it's funny we bring up musicals, actually. I had the privilege of actually seeing the Spider-Man musical on Broadway. Oddly enough, better than most of the movies. I actually thoroughly enjoyed it.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
The music actually worked. The whole show worked on my end. No, there was no accidents. But actually, what was really cool was I actually got to go backstage and meet the cast members, and they were all very nice. And I even got to go.
Wait. Hold on. Which version did you see? Because there's two different versions of that show.
It was the one that finished. It was the one that like got everything fixed up.
Okay.
It was good though. I really liked it. That and I also saw the Kong musical, which was spectacular.
Of course you did. Of course you saw that one.
Although what's ironically funny is like when I saw Spider-Man, I also saw the Book of Mormon. That is one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life. That was one of the funniest things I've ever. There is one part of the show in one of the songs. I won't say which one, but they talk about something in the song. The whole theater was in stitches laughing for 5 minutes. They had to keep playing the beat for 5 minutes until everybody like had their cool down because it was the funniest thing we'd ever seen. It was.
Well, I mean, Trey Parker, Matt Stone, they always make fun of so many good people.
Hey, relax, yeah?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yes.
Oh, okay. I have a question. Who saw the South Park episode this week?
I haven't.
I did.
I'm just
Why
gonna
are we
say to
quiet?
Trey and Matt,
Yes.
welcome back. They are back with a vengeance.
Yep.
Guys, you still there?
My mom even wants to watch it. I'm like,
Hello?
oh yeah, we're gonna watch this. This is gonna be amazing. So anyway, let's get to this.
There's no place like home. There's no place
Am I in the Twilight Zone? What's going on here?
What? What happened?
Who
Guys?
was talking?
Yes? What happened, Tendo?
Yoo-hoo!
I'm here.
Okay.
All right, we're here? All
Who's
right.
the one that was
I'm
talking?
here. What's up?
I was just wondering, like, because, like, I'm thinking,
So
like,
quiet.
I
What?
don't know.
You know, on top of the heat and
Am I-
everything, this
am
is
I
giving
quiet?
me a lot of anxiety.
Oh, I think it's Spectro. Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Spectro?
You okay?
Jack is just
I
staring
think
at
he's
me.
talking to somebody.
Okay, is this a bit? Am I being punked here? What the hell is going on?
What?
Oh,
Tendo!
I
Buddy!
Huh?
Yes,
I'm right here.
Guardian?
I'm here.
We're here.
Right here.
I'm right here. Hello, can you hear me? Hello.
Brock, is there something going on?
Spectro.
What?
I think your mic might be busted.
I
Spectro?
can't hear
Me?
you guys.
But he can't hear us.
Can you hear me? Hello.
What the heck?
Hang on, I got this.
Oh.
That's
Guys?
There you go. Okay.
Can you
Guys?
hear me?
I'm a
We
little
can hear
worried.
you.
I can hear you.
Hear
All right.
Yo,
Spectro.
chat, what's going on down here?
Oh, sorry.
Hold on. We hear.
Spectro, we can hear you.
Yes.
Spectro is tweaking. What do you mean I'm tweaking? Koi, what are you talking about?
Okay, I think it's just a say. Okay, let's just.
I don't know what the fuck is going on.
That is so weird.
Chat. Tell him
Yo,
look in
chat, what's
private
going
chat.
on?
Tell him look in private chat.
There's a private chat,
Yeah.
Spectro.
Oh wait. Okay.
What is happening?
Okay.
Can he hear us?
Oh, that's a good question.
Yeah.
What?
I am so confused.
Yeah, same here.
What's
Same.
going on?
I think the stream had a stroke.
Okay, I was.
Oh, no.
I swear it looked so weird. Because, first of all, on my end, it looked like Jack and David were just looking at me with dead eyes for like, I don't know. It was so weird. Yeah, like that. Exactly like that.
Oh
I was like, am I being punked right now?
What?
So you're back?
Yeah, I'm back.
Okay. Maybe internet connection or something. I don't know.
Probably. It was
Okay.
kind of creepy.
I've
That's
had
probably what it
that a
was.
few times too, and I'm like, it is creepy.
Anyway, let's watch me look at a tornado, even though we should be looking from the window. That's such a bad continuity error.
When did we move to Kansas? Well, we're in that corner for a long time. Let's just say yes.
Oh god, I'm probably gonna get a tornado soon by me because the weather's been like super hot and it's raining, and usually that means we're gonna have severe weather soon.
Well, you are in Chicago. Do you remember when we were waiting in line for like Galloping Ghost and like there was all that storms raging outside?
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
I was more concerned about Billy. I'm like, is he gonna be able to grab me and take me back to the hotel?
well, no, that was like last year.
Oh, man.
That was like last year, like a week after G-Fest. It's like then there was like rain and tornadoes and stuff like close to the Hyatt, and you were like, dude, we really missed that. And I'm like, yeah, you guys got lucky. I'm still here experiencing the storm. I'm trying to survive. I'm like, this advertisement for Twisters is getting out of hand by Universal.
Ah, good sequel, by the way. I didn't mind that one.
I still
Yeah,
haven't.
same. Even if it has nothing to do with the original.
Well, I mean, here's the thing: the Twister. It's like I don't even need to see it. It's like it's called a fucking tornado that's usually outside my window, and I'm scared of it. I don't need to watch the damn movie.
You don't even need the ride because like why? I love how everybody in Florida when Twister came out was like, I don't need no dang ride. I watch it from behind my back porch.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's continue this. Let's get to the moment we're all waiting for that I can't play, unfortunately.
Tornado, we're gonna end up in us. I don't want to go back to that scary ass place.
I can't really play it because of copyright. This is such a bad joke.
Great explosion effect.
Yeah, this is like early Pinnacle. Because I edit everything on Pinnacle.
Okay.
This was such a bad joke. I think the footage I literally took from the Nostalgia Critics review, because back then it was hard to get like clips. So sometimes you have to use another person's review to play clips. Okay.
Oh, trust me, I should know from that in terms of my stuff.
When did we get the Russian Hobbit right here on the screen?
Oh my goodness.
So, context. This is from my first top 10 list, the top 14 Christmas specials.
Wait.
Yeah?
Can I make a joke?
Yes.
Bilbo, we must go to Capitalist Mountain to stop evil capitalist Imperial Dragon.
Can we get literally a dub of Russian the Hobbit with that?
I would love that, to be honest.
I mean, granted, David, you showed me that app where I could remove like audio so we can actually do a dub.
Yeah. Well, you showed me the Power Rangers one you were doing with that, and you like did it so seriously. I'm like, no, I want to see it more like Kung Pao Enter the Fist, like here, shut, ripper.
Have you ever seen the Jamaican dub?
I have
not. No.
There's a Jamaican dub.
Literally, Tommy comes down and he does like that energy thing, and he's like, "Come, Jason, Iago dead." He says Iago dead. Like what?
Iago, like Iago from Aladdin.
I can't take it anymore. So just context-wise, this is from I think number 3, and it was the Sharon, Lois, and Bram Christmas special. This is only for Canadians, but Sharon, Lois, and Bram are a local trio that did like old school 1930s style music, and and also their mascot was an elephant, a literal like Big Bird elephant, essentially.
What?
And it was weird. It was a weird improv
What are
show.
you Canadians smoking up there?
It was a weird children's variety show because how do you make a whole show or plot with 3 old singers? Now, unfortunately, one of them did pass away, so it's only 2 of them. But they did this Christmas special that I remember watching as a kid on a recorded tape my grandmother got me, and I loved this Christmas special. And this song called Miss Fogarty's Christmas Cake is a very Irish pub kind of song.
Play it.
And just made a bad joke about how just me and Brad are just gonna be drunken Irishmen listening to this song at a bar.
Play it.
There are enough pickles and berries and a crust of a finger of goo. There are currently seasons of butter. Should not work enough on some cake. I will say we're not actually drinking. I think we're drinking like apple juice or something.
Oh,
good.
I want apple juice.
And yes, we're doing the Irish jig.
Oh, look at you guys.
What are they, laddie?
I like how this came out though.
you know
How's Brad doing?
What?
How's Brad doing, by the way?
He's doing good. I invited him onto the stream. I just don't know where he's at.
Who?
Okay.
Brad.
Okay.
I'm actually seeing if I can get him on here. Hang on.
Yeah, but you do know I am Irish, right?
I'm Irish too.
Well, I'm both Irish and Scottish.
Well, I'm
Irish
Irish.
is one of the things I have in my blood, funny enough, so.
You're Scottish?
Irish is one of the many things I have in my blood. I'm a mutt, to say the least. Very much a mutt.
Well, actually, fun fact, my last name Buchanan actually stems from the Buchanan clan of Scotland.
Oh, nice.
Oh, cool.
Actually, you know what's kind of like scary though? You know who also is part of the Buchanan clan of Scotland?
Who?
Mel Gibson.
Oh, God.
Oh, no.
You know, I mean,
Oh,
granted,
dear.
I like Braveheart, so.
Okay, at least we can respect art.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
Yes.
I will say, because like I said, I'm Irish. It's like, I'll tell you, because I'm Irish, I'm German, I'm Italian, and Mexican. I'm just the
All right.
white. Yeah, I'm
Hold
like,
up.
what?
No, David, you're Italian, huh?
Yes, I am.
All right. Provide a moment of truth. Pineapple on pizza. Yay or nay?
Nay.
All right. Breaking pasta. Yay or nay?
Nay?
Very good. Very
What?
good.
What is your name? What is your favorite color?
All right, last one. Putting cream on carbonara. Yay or nay?
Nay.
Right, off you go.
Oh, okay then.
Flies out like Monty Python.
Oh my word! Italian Monty Python is weird.
I mean, I just love how we're like fighting over this beer. That's a great image to pause on.
Wasn't there? Hold on. Wasn't there an Italian Planet of the Apes movie?
What?
I
There
thought
was-
there was.
There was an Italian Batman movie.
Okay, maybe
yes.
I'm thinking of that because I know there was like one. Oh no, it was Brazilian Planet of the Apes. That's what I was thinking of.
Brazilian Star Wars.
Turkish Star Wars.
Oh, I love Turkish Star Wars. Anyway, what a wonderful image. It's like, no, Jack, you have to stop drinking. It's gonna kill your liver.
If it was me, I'd be like, it's my beer, damn it.
I really love
God.
music. I love the nostalgia critic punch sound effect. It's great.
Oh dear God.
What I love is that sound effect that was Foley, because I took the I took a thing of like flat pieces of wood and I just dropped them on the floor to make the perfect like chair crashing sound effect. That will not catch on.
Hey, I'm sorry. How much of that fucking cake fit in your butt?
God.
Oh boy.
And that was really about it. That was literally it for the first season. Not much to say. It was a lot of bad improv comedy. There wasn't really much to write home about. So, what do you guys think of season 1? It's not much to write home about, but it is like just there.
It's definitely a start, if
Yeah.
anything, because of the fact that you didn't have like a narrative to begin with. You just had what you had, and I think that's where the charm began. It was basically kind of like it's kind of like how board games started off. It was just like regular old fun board game reviews, and then it turned into a really dark and disturbing murder mystery. That's kind of what I'm
Basically.
getting at when it comes to Big Jack Films, your storyline and stuff like that, where it's just like, regular old reviewer, and then we find out that he's actually more important than he's leading off. So that's how I see it.
There's more than meets the eye.
Oh.
Yeah, I kind of did the same with my stuff, so I get it.
I mean,
Blood Post, where are you to send him to the corner?
I was like, Tendo, I've been watching a lot of your early stuff with the storylines, and I really like it. Like, it's really like creative, and it's like, so basically, there's like some magic stuff that was built under Disneyland. It's really good.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
It's really good. All right, guys, I'm gonna take a quick little drink. I'm gonna just grab a drink, and we'll continue on to season 2. So chat it up for a sec. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Okay.
I'll be reading the chats here.
Gotcha. That's a good idea. Yeah.
All right,
Wait a minute.
going all
I
the way
have
at
one
the
last
bottom.
question for you, David.
Yes.
Chicago-style pizza, yay or nay?
Well, I'm from Chicago, so yay.
Go to the
Yay.
corner.
Now,
Corner stand.
no.
God, this corner is getting that corner is looking packed. A lot of people in there.
I will send every single person if I have to.
I was gonna get one more for shit.
What was I
Okay,
gonna
but-
say?
Well, at the very least, I can do this. I can do this to you, David.
What?
Dishonor on you, your family, and your cow.
I
That would hit deeply if it was pointed to me because of IRL reasons, but anyways.
Oh, okay.
That was meant for David.
So, yeah,
I will
we're
say
gonna
this instead. Shame.
shame, ding
Shame.
ding, shame.
Shame. Shame.
I don't know what happened. What happened?
He thinks Chicago pizza is good pizza.
But I'm from Chicago, so yes.
New York pizza's actually really good.
Well, here's one thing,
Very good.
and Jack could vouch for me. I'd rather take Portillo's over any pizza.
What the heck is Portillo's?
Come next G-Fest. Next G-Fest. Come with us, my friend.
Yes, yes.
I'll say this. No, okay, I'm just gonna say this because I know this is gonna piss off you guys because I like this kind of pizza. I actually still dig Chuck E. Cheese pizza.
Interesting.
I kind of miss that.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Can I tell you like a funny
It wasn't the best.
David?
It wasn't the best, but it was fine.
David? Temporary alliance?
Yes,
what?
sure.
Hey, Jack.
Yes.
Shame.
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 Shame. Shame.
Shame.
Let me
Shame.
pause this.
Shame.
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 I'll say this. So, a little story.
Hold on, it has to
before
be like the Kryptonian Council from Superman. Guilty.
Guilty.
You're so freaking guilty. Just shake
Echo.
from Aqua Teen. You're so freaking guilty.
And I mean, technically, Jack's in the Phantom Zone right now. He just has to go.
That is true.
I will say, so funny
Wait,
story.
where's Spectro?
Yeah, he's here.
I'm here. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm still here.
Oh, good.
Funny story before we get to season 2. So the last time I went to Chuck E. Cheese, I took Honey Bear on a date there because I figured, okay, why not? Let's just go relive our childhood for a bit. And they still have the creepy animatronics there from like the 80s, which that's what we did a TikTok video that was like a Five Nights at Freddy's thing.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Which I want to go back and use it again because I think it'd be kind of fun. But what's interesting is that we went there and our pizza was late by like, I'd say like an hour, right? And we're wondering what the hell's going on. So I decided, what's funny is that I wanted to talk to the manager, not just for the pizza, but I wanted to ask, because apparently there was the story going around that they were going to start like outing all the animatronics because thank you, Five Nights at Freddy's. And I was going to ask him like what that's all about. So he came by and I brought up the pizza thing. And he literally like looked at his crew and he's like, guys, get their goddamn pizza. Like it's like they gave us a fresh, hot pizza. It was actually really good. Gave us really nice wings. It was a really good meal. So I just talked to the guy and I said, you know, I'm just curious because I do like media stuff and like I'm just wondering like what the gist is. And he says, here's what's weird. He not only said that's just an American thing, but then he just like went on this strange, odd tirade about how he owns both one restaurant here and another in Vaughan, and he's wanting to sell it for like $5 million, and he even offered me, and I'm like, I can't afford that shit.
What?
And because apparently he's been like the manager for like 30 years at this one Chuck E. Cheese. And I'm looking at him like, so wait, you need to tell me you've had to deal with a bunch of screaming brats, pissing and shitting all over the ball pit, screaming their heads off for 30 years. I looked at that man. I said, listen, whatever crazy you are right now, the fact that you're so restrained, I actually have huge props. Like even Honey Bear was like, he was acting weird. I said, well, when you worked at a chain like this for 30 years, you lose a couple of loose screws. And I actually have huge props to that manager because the fact he's won that for 30 years, that takes guts. That takes guts. Like I think normally people would quit after like maybe 2 years, and then move on to something else. I don't even know.
My sister was a manager. My sister was a manager. Like she was there for probably about like 10 years, I think.
I was saying, who's got the bad audio, like the audio muffling?
I think it's
Not
like
me.
I'm hearing a muffling though. So
yeah, I'm hearing.
Is that from Brock then?
I think
Right here.
Okay, I'm checking to see if it's Spectro. It's not Spectro. It's not Nintendo. It's actually Brock. His mic's a little bit like muffly.
Yeah, like staticky. Yeah.
Okay.
You're good. You're good now. It's just I don't know.
Yeah, here, let me just get the mixes here so everybody's like so we all know who's on cue in here. Hang on a second. I'm just gonna try.
All right.
Okay, here we go.
I have
All
a better
right.
idea.
Yes.
Spectro, Tendo, Hipster.
Yes.
Yep.
For the crime of preferring Chuck E. Cheese pizza, how does the Senate vote?
Guilty.
Guilty. I
Guilty
don't believe it's a crime, but if it is a crime, then unfortunately they are guilty.
So,
Shake. You're so freaking guilty.
Yeah.
Jack,
Yes.
for punishment for crime against the Italian Empire, you're hereby banished to.
But the Italian
Whatever.
Empire has been dissolved for like a couple hundred years.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I think the last time they tried was with Mussolini, and look how that turned out.
We don't mention that guy.
We went from watching lore to just doing a debate.
Wait, isn't his like great granddaughter the head of Italy now?
It's just thick.
Really?
Apparently, like Mussolini's great granddaughter is a prime minister of Italy now.
Holy cow!
Well, let's see how this goes.
Started that to the Phantom Zone with you.
Hold on. I will call the Phantom. Hold on. I will call the Phantom Zone. Don't worry.
No, oh my gosh.
You have to call it the Phantom Menace Zone.
Phantom
Menace Zone with you.
That's what I walk off the.
I'll be Ed from Ed and Eddie when that trial happens. His face drops. No!
It's like I walk away, then Jack, you will bow down before me, hipster. I swear it. You will bow down before me.
Push you, and then one day, your ass. No, man. Can we get the nerd to do that? But at the end, he's like, Gabe, you will bow down before me. First you, and then one day, your ass.
Wow. Okay.
For the longest time in that movie, I swear he was saying, "Then one day your ass," and I'm like, "That's."
That's how I still think it is. One day your ass.
No. He's saying one day your heirs.
Oh, I always thought he said your ass.
Yeah, I always thought so too.
It did sound like that. Yeah,
that makes more sense. First you, and then one day your heirs.
Yeah, but it sounds like your ass.
Yeah, I know. A lot of people always hear it like that.
Your ass.
Ass.
All right. Anyway, let's get to season 2.
Alrighty.
In the words of Riff Tracks, this time Lucas really doesn't care.
Stop it.
All right, here we go. Same intro. I could probably skip all this.
Yep.
This one's also a lot longer, so we're just gonna let it play out. I'm just gonna kind of skip through this. Oh, here we go. Also, the iconic line from Brad that will live in infamy.
Hey guys, it's BigJackFilms here, and welcome to another review. So I'm excited to visit Florida and enjoy the nice hot sun here in University Studios.
I'm some jack with a can to hand. Yeah, it honestly, like, at the time I was watching a lot of Tony stuff, and I was like, I could do this too. I love that angle too. Like, I love that globe.
It makes me wonder how things are going in Canada.
I don't know, why does it pause for some reason? Okay, here we go. It's weird to pause for a sec. Yeah.
Which makes me wonder
I love this show.
Here we go.
Hey Brad, how is it up there in the Great White North? Is it cold?
It's fucking cold.
Literally the day before I left, I told Brad, because it was snowing by the time we left, I said, Brad, can I get you to just film you outside, t-shirt, shorts, in the snow, deep snow? And he just did that in like 3 takes, and I said, okay, we're good. And then I filmed that, I added that.
Anyway.
And then that back in the confrontation stuff.
Really talking about the man who created Mr. Steven Spielberg.
Some people want like a t-shirt of Brad saying that.
Yeah, I would buy that.
Same here.
Yeah. Now that confrontation shirt, I had that custom made. That was not like an official.
You know
shirt
what? Don't have it be a T-shirt where it's Brad like that. Have it be a Christmas sweater where it's like that. It would work.
He's in there's like a dragged out like Santa beard on him.
Yeah, exactly.
So in 1982, Spielberg released what was originally a Secret Encounters of the Third Kind.
High original E.T. Adventure entrance that no longer exists because of the DreamWorks land.
Yep.
Wow, look at that 5-minute wait time.
What?
Little tip for anybody who wants to go to Universal Orlando: go in April during the off season. Very little lines.
Yeah, we went in January. Last time I was there, I was in January, so it worked out pretty well.
Yeah, so it's like 5-minute wait time for the E.T. adventure. Hell yeah.
His most popular film to date. And since we're named a ride here today, we might as well take a look at the film that inspired it.
I love that ride.
That ride's gonna go when Spielberg dies.
Let's see.
I hope not.
Super chat from James Loveland. Thank you so much for that super chat. You missed a lot of my comments. So sorry. I've been trying to speak because we got like so many comments in here. Hey Jack, are you there? Hello. I'm kind of reading the chat. I'm here and there. I have a question for Brock. Can you review Twisted, the Untold Story of the Royal Vizier?
That depends. Is it a fan film?
If it's a fan
Yes.
film,
Oh no, it's a fan stage show.
Oh.
Oh.
All right, and I think
Okay.
I know who I'm reviewing it with.
Okay, is it a musical?
Yes.
Spectro.
Tag teaming.
There you go, tag team.
Oh no,
Tag team.
not
Click.
just not 2, but 3.
Oh.
I want to join in because there's one other thing. It's a fan film. It's an Aladdin fan stage show that is also a musical.
I'm about to say I have to do the Tim Curry Three Musketeers. How many, Brock?
3.
3.
That sounds like a fun project, actually. God dang.
Tim Curry Three Musketeers, highly underrated.
Tendo, Spectro, and me.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yep.
I wanted to make a Three Stooges joke, but I don't know who's who.
Make it. Let's do an Ed and Eddie joke for that one.
Oh.
Actually, yeah, nobody's done that. That's our Three Stooges essentially.
Oh, you know something too about Three Stooges? It just popped in my mind because at my work we did like curbside pickup and stuff like that, and I was giving the orders to a woman in her minivan, and the minivan there's a little DVD playing for the kids in the back. The kids were watching Three Stooges, like the shorts, like the original stuff. I'm like, I don't expect kids nowadays to watch Three Stooges, but I'll.
They raised them right.
Exactly, yeah.
Really,
It's the reason there's some level of class and dignity.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, sorry about missing all your chats there, James, but thank you so much for the super chat. Really appreciate it. I'm going to try to keep the chats. If you guys hear, by the way, if you guys see anything in the chats, if you want to bring them up, please do. I want to hear from like people in the chat as well. I don't want to alienate them. So
Yeah, sounds good. Hey, by the way,
anyway.
hey Star Master, how you doing?
Hi, Star Master. Oh, hi, Star Master.
Oh, hi, Star Master. Ha. This is our
Aha! How's it going?
What a story, Mark.
What a
Anyways,
story,
how was your
Mark.
sex life?
Don't
Oh, that's
touch
not
me,
till
motherfucker.
David. That's not till season 5. Spoiler alert.
Oh, gosh.
I don't even know if I'm going to be able to show that on a stream.
Oh shoot.
Oh, true.
Okay, I love this. I love this setup. That is the coolest part about the ET adventure.
That's awesome.
Now, here's the thing. This is back when the gift shop, they actually refurbished it. It's not as elaborate as
Okay, hold on. Why is that one stuffed ET like above you there, like staring into my soul?
Oh my gosh.
It's literally staring into my soul.
Well, the plushies, I have one of the Red Hoodie plushies, which is cute. But the thing is like they've since changed this because they used to have like not just like the photo op with the closet ET, but they had the moon with the bike. Now that's been replaced with a blue screen. But then on top of that, they had like a spaceship, and then they would always loop the movie in the gift shop. And what's interesting is actually if you go look up on footage on YouTube, you can find footage, I think from like 92 when it was in its 3rd year of operation. Michael Jackson just visited the park at random and not as like a guest. He just went because he wanted to see the park. And he goes first to the ET adventure and he's literally like in like the gift shop saying hi. Also, we have another guest in the chat. Guys, Xandrew Productions.
Hey!
Hey!
Hello!
Andrew.
Hey, Xandrew.
Hello, everybody. How y'all doing?
Good.
I'm scared right now because the one plush ET is like staring into my soul above Jack.
Aw.
We're on
I
season
think
2.
I actually.
We're on season 2 of my storyline compilation commentary. I'm just discussing like they changed all this. Half of the stuff isn't there anymore, and that Michael
Oh, okay.
Jackson once visited the
Yep.
gift shop in '92.
Oh,
I'm
nice.
literally standing where Michael Jackson was.
Wait, hold on. So was Michael Jackson with Carl Weezer there? They had the Jimmy Neutron ride there, remember?
They have not had that for years, and that still annoys me.
No, okay, well, no, technically it was 92. The Nickelodeon ride was not there yet. Jimmy Neutron hadn't even aired. The one ride that was there was the Fantastic World of Hanna-Barbera. Great ride, by the way, with one of my favorite Dick Dastardly lines. Move it! Bad guy coming through!
Oh my god.
I love that ride. Actually, I got it. It's funny because it closed in 2002. I actually had a second chance to ride it because at Paramount Canada's Wonderland, this is back when Paramount owned it, they actually took the ride and brought it to our park here in Canada. So I actually got a second chance to ride it. You don't get that at all.
Yeah.
I get a Universal ride and bring it over to like a different country. It's like, yes. Too bad we never got the Back to the Future ride.
Yeah.
Same thing. Anyway, yeah, so we're on season 2, Xandrew. We went through season 1, which was mostly bad improv comedy.
Oh, fun.
So this is more of the same because season 3 is when we get into the storyline mostly. This is a bit, the first 2 seasons are very experimental.
That is completely fair. I get you.
So, yeah.
Yep.
And yes, I reviewed the games at the park. I had to put these in my bag and have like an Atari controller and just bring it to people. Were like the bag check was saying like, "What is this?" It's for a video. It's for a skit. And they're like, "Okay, weird how you have an Atari game. I thought those were in a landfill."
My
People
friend
land
Taz
who the
is a
F
copy
is
of
Xandrew.
that
I have
game.
no idea who Xandrew is. Xandrew just sounds like a myth. Let's be real.
I know, right?
I think I get weird. I think I get
weird.
weird looks at security sometimes.
What's that line from Last Unicorn? It's like about Robin Hood, but I'm making it about Xandrew. There is no Xandrew. Xandrew is a myth.
But I guess you could say they were myth-staken.
Dun-dun. Is that a corner-worthy moment? Yeah.
No. I'll quote the Last Unicorn. David, have a taco. That's a line. Anyway, let's continue here.
Nah.
Games affect the film in any way? I don't think so. So that was my review of 18
God, look at my hair. Oh God, I was just rushing this out. I will say this is right when they were. This was a year before it opened, so I was watching it being under construction. So, construction.
God.
Yeah.
Ass!
Oh, what's weird is they were blasting the Jurassic Park music when I was there.
thoughts on the film. Let us know in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you.
That actually does work where Kong is next to Jurassic Park.
It works perfectly. Like, actually, I love that was like the perfect place to move it. Like to fit the Lost World. But at this point, you might as well just call that land the Lost World.
I would agree. Yeah.
I think at Universal Singapore they call it that. They call it the Lost World because it's mixed with the Waterworld stunt show. So.
Didn't you say John Rhys Davies says the Lost World like perfectly?
It's like yeah, because it's like, what is that? He's like, that is the Lost World.
The Lost
And then there's one part where he's like, our Lost World, my Lost World.
He's such an incredible actor. I'm glad I met him.
Oh yeah.
And even I'm watching Sliders now that had him in it. So.
James has a question. Have I been to Epic Universe yet? No, I have not, but I know Dean is going to be there soon. He's going to go check it out for the first time. So
yeah.
I want to see the Dark Universe.
Nice.
That's the thing.
Have you been there, Tendo?
Sadly not.
Hold on, Jack. You want to see the Dark Universe? Why do you want to see Tom Cruise fighting a female mummy?
Not that
No,
one.
actually, it's not for the female mummy. It's for that really cool design of Dracula.
Yeah, the whole thing. The one that's kind of got my most attention is the guy doing the Claude Rains Invisible Man.
Invisible Man, yes.
He's just
Oh,
not
yeah.
a
Amazing.
character, and he looks amazing.
There was a TikTok I saw where somebody was dressed as the Invisible Man to meet the Invisible Man there, and the Invisible Man's looking at him like, "Who are you? Like, what is this?" And he's like, "It is I." And he takes the bandages off. He's like, "The extremely visible man."
Extremely. That's
Okay,
a
that's
Go gathering nuts in May, nuts in May.
Nuts in May. Here we go, gathering nuts in May to the cold
morning.
Whoops.
Isn't the one lady in that movie? Isn't she the old Rose from Titanic?
Yes,
no,
I think,
that was,
right?
Oh no, it wasn't it? Laurie
Yeah,
Stewart.
yeah.
Yes.
I thought so. Yeah.
Well, I know there was like the old, like loud, like screaming lady because I think she was in what else? She was in another Universal monster movie.
Bride of Frankenstein.
What's funny is both her and Claude Rains would end up working in The Adventures of Robin Hood, because Claude Rains would be Prince John. By the way, best Prince John, Claude Rains. But
Better than Disney?
No, The Adventures of Robin Hood with Errol Flynn from 1938.
This thing better than Disney?
Oh, it's way better. It's the best Robin Hood movie. The one with Errol Flynn, it's classic.
I don't know. I think The Laughing Bandit is the closest one with Neville Sinclair.
I haven't seen that one.
Anyone who knows what movie I'm talking about, then I hope you guys are awesome. I'll say that.
This: the best Robin Hood score, it's still the Costner movie.
Yes.
The Costner movie I have problems
Thank
with,
you.
but it has the best score.
Thank you.
And that actually comes full circle when you say, what? Sorry, Lipo, just move this camera. It freaked me out.
It's turning into a weird horror film with all the lights flickering.
Oh my god. You know what this is reminding me of? You ever see the movie Unfriended?
Yep.
Yeah, it's
we better not be in a situation like that.
I like that movie.
What, Unfriended?
Yeah.
Oh, funny enough, I actually fought the villain of that film in my second season.
Right, I forgot about that.
Crazy.
Oh, interesting.
Look, I just want another chat to pop right up, and it's like it's a ghost chat. It's like, oh my god, everyone freak out!
I have a really bad joke. We do our version of Unfriended, and we look at the chat, and there's the ghost, and the name just says Randy.
God.
Oh my god.
Oh,
You know
no.
what I'm talking? That's all I'll say is Randy.
I get it. Yeah.
All
No,
right,
I get
anyway,
it.
Yeah.
let's continue this storyline, because this is a bit of a long one.
Yes.
Oh, jeez. I almost tripped.
Don't do that.
Bad pun. Oh, okay. So I want to point out, this is when I did the second wave of Kong reviews, and I was making this with no sleep whatsoever.
Oh god.
So I didn't shower. I forgot to shower that day. I looked pretty fucking gross. I looked bad. And you could see this.
You were just basically a regular nerd that day.
I was rushing this, and I am so embarrassed by how bad this looks. Half of these episodes, I wish I could have done better. It was the first time filming something like this, and I was so nervous. I was so nervous making this because it was my first time filming in a theme park in a public area.
No, bless you.
I was trying to aim for that like documentary thing you see in making ofs where it's the guy, it's the actor, that popular actor who like he walks into the frame, you know, and he's like, you know, it's like, hello, I'm Charlton Heston. You know, I was trying to do like that sort of like, whole thing, and it just didn't work. It just did not work for me, and I'm like, ugh, this is bad. And it's a
I'm
shot
Charlton
like,
Heston. Buy guns. This
is literally just like with the Sony SD. I was using SD cameras. I wasn't even using like HD cameras. Like, it's so bad. And like the jump cuts were terrible. I think that was
it could be worse.
Line.
Could have been Fred.
Fred?
Who's
Drop
Fred?
Dead Fred?
Oh yeah, hey look, Bible's Playland that no longer exists.
Oh, that's a shame.
Wait,
Because
Bible Playland?
now it's literally where'd Tendo go?
Tendo?
Did he leave?
Huh?
Did they?
I don't know.
He might be back. Let's see what happens. He might be back.
I hope so. Hopefully Karaquis didn't take them.
Oh, yo, guys! Look who's in the chat. A guy I've known since high school.
Huh?
Let's just get him on the thing here. Hang on a sec. Let me just go here. Let me just switch out here. Austin. Hello. I have known this guy since high school. Oh, Tendo's back. Hang on a second. Let me bring him back in.
They return.
You okay, Tendo?
Tendo?
Give them a minute. Give them a minute. Wait and see for a response.
Hold on. Moment of truth.
Is it Tendo or is it a ghost?
Oh crap! Did we jinx something?
Hello?
Oh, there he is.
Hello.
Oh, there they are.
There they
You
are.
okay, Tendo?
There they are.
Tendo, you all right?
Oh, there he goes again.
Oh.
Probably internet.
Probably.
Yeah,
Internet.
probably. All right.
Hope they come back.
They'll come back.
Hope they come back. All right. So yeah, Fible's Playland. It doesn't exist anymore. But I want to bring up Austin quickly. We'll wait for Tendo to come back. So Austin, I've known him since high school. We actually go way back. And let's see. Are they back in? Are they back in? There we go. Tendo? You there?
Everything good?
Feel like
You okay?
Feels like
Buddy?
no more. Hello?
Give them time to respond. Give them time to respond.
No worries.
Sounds
no worries.
good. Okay. It might be a mic thing.
Might be
Like
my
how
thing.
like what happened to me earlier.
Hopefully, can figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
Hello?
We can hear
There
you.
you are.
We
hear
can
you.
hear you.
They're typing.
Okay.
Yeah, audio must be. It's,
Hello? Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you.
We can hear you.
We got you.
Can you hear us?
Can you hear us? We can hear you on the. We can hear you on the mic.
Yeah, we can hear you.
I can't hear you. I can't hear you at all. It's mute for some reason.
Oh, weird. Is there anything in the settings, Jack?
I'm looking. I have all the mics turned on. I have all the speakers on. Everything's turned on.
Probably have to go into like settings, go to audio.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure that out myself because, like, again, this is a brand new system for me. Weird. Let me try off and on here. Hang on. Let's try it now. Anything?
Okay, according to Tendo, they said, I can't hear any of you. I think it muted for some reason. That is
Everything.
weird.
No, everything's on. Like everything's on. Everything is all good. Nobody's muted at all.
Probably on there. I have no idea.
It's probably bad reception.
I have no idea.
I hope they're okay. Well, we'll see if he can come back. But I want to bring up Austin for a sec. So we go back to high school, and he's the reason I got into a lot of animes, namely Inuyasha, because the story goes is that like I had watched Inuyasha one day on YTV. It was late at night, and it was the first time seeing any visuals from it. And then I go back the next day, and I'm like, guys, what? I watched this weird anime the other day. I don't know what it was. And they're like, oh, it's Inuyasha. And I'm like, Inuwatsha? What? And Austin is the one who said, yo, this is like the best shit right now. And he was giving me all the info. He said, you got to watch it like, every, what is it? Reruns reruns at 8:30, new episodes at 10, all that jazz. And he just gave me all the instructions on the bus ride home. And I said, okay. I walk out the door, and he grabs my wrist, and he says, one thing to remember. I'm like, okay. Kagome is mine. And I'm like, okay. And then that's when the obsession happened, because then I said, this is the best show ever made. So I owe a huge thanks for him. Yeah, it was Hollow Landing, I think we met. Hollow Landing Public School. That's when we met. So even past high school, or before it. But yeah. He got me hyped up on Inuyasha, got me really back into my anime kick. And we used to hang out and play Budokai at his place. It was a good time. I mean, we'll see about that, Austin. I mean, we've been listen. You can have. Actually, no shit. I got Kikyo, so it's fine.
Yeah, there you go.
Right.
There you go.
Technically,
right now.
technically speaking, if you have Kikyo, you technically have first dibs on Kagome because of ancestral historical aspect.
Because she's the reincarnation. Austin, you can suck it.
Jack, it just popped in my mind. This is a question I have for you. It's a question I have for you. It's an important question.
Oh, wait, hang on. Let me get set up here. Let me get set up here. Let me get myself make myself enlarged.
Okay. It's an important question. It's the question. How did your dad kill Shia LaBeouf in Vietnam?
That's a very good question. And the answer is no witnesses. No witnesses. No witnesses. All right. Nah, that's just the running joke. So, because my dad was in Vietnam, and if you watch Indiana Jones 5, that's the running joke that he killed Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah.
I know it's funny. I just watched Platoon, and I just imagine it's that scene with Willem Dafoe and the army general, and it's like, oh. So, yeah, but that's the story about how, like, with anime, how, like, I kind of got involved. So Austin's been around since, like, for, like, 20 years. Great guy. Hope you got a chance to watch the Star Wars prequels videos. There's a nice joke on your end, because the whole, like, humping Jango Fett thing that I put in my review with the Bounty Hunter game, that was based on something we used to joke about playing the game, is that he would make, like, Jango hump the wall.
Oh, that's where that joke came from.
So that's where the joke came from. It was just this 20-year childhood memory of me, like, laughing my ass off because of that. But yeah, good times, honestly, man. Anyway, so yeah, with Fievel's Playland, it no longer exists. It has now been torn down into DreamWorks Land. In fact, right here is where Shrek's house used to be, actually.
Oh.
So that's where it's at now. It's Shrek's home. Oh. It's the swamp.
Welcome back, Tendo.
There's Tendo.
Hey, I am back. Sorry about that tech issue. For some reason, it muted everything, and it was being a pain in the butt. I had to restart my whole phone.
That's okay.
No worries. Anyway, so yeah, Tendo, you can shine in on this. This is gone now.
True.
Fievel's Playland. That's literally where Shrek's tree is now.
Yeah, basically.
Why do I get the feeling that Shrek ate Fievel?
You know what? It wouldn't. I hate to say it, but I wouldn't put it past them.
Oh my god!
It turns out, it turns out Fievel got old and he became one of the 3 blind mice.
No, the 3 blind mice. No, the 3 blind mice are Fievel's kids.
Oh no! Anyway, yeah. So actually, it's funny. The best joke to make to go from like this to Shrek is it's like, what happened, Fievel's Playland? Lord Farquaad. He hoofed and he poofed and he decided to make you notice.
The fiend.
There's the perfect segue joke. But yeah, so this no longer exists. And it's sad. I actually know what's funny. I have been on that slide when I did this. I actually went on that slide. You get air on that thing. I almost broke my tailbone going down it.
Oh my god!
Yikes!
That's probably one of the reasons why they closed it. So.
1990s equipment. It'll kill you.
It was kind of the last like cultural relevance of Fievel too. Was this ride, like this whole area, like the American Tail Show had since left. So.
Oh yeah.
Here it's like so. It's come to this, a fight to the death, mano a mano, man to man, just you and me and my gods.
Oh my god.
Anybody else consider Men in Tights the unofficial sequel to Monty Python: The Holy Grail?
I could see it.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, why not?
Funny enough, I could see Monty Python: The Holy Grail as a sequel to a certain scary movie.
I know, because I watched the movie. I'm like, I just wanted to see King Arthur ride through, like, well, I'm your king. I didn't vote for you. There's plenty of great good here. So, what's funny is when I did this segment, the reason I chose Fievel's Playland because I was reviewing the George Shrinks episode that had a whole Kong episode dedicated to it. How many of you ever watched George Shrinks?
I did.
Right? So you know which episode I'm talking about.
Yeah. Wasn't it his little brother doing that? Or was it an actual gorilla that broke like out of like the zoo or something? It was a long time ago.
You know what's funny, Austin? I don't remember that. That was not 2002, was it? Because I moved back to, so it's funny is like for a period of time, I can bring this up. I had lived in the U.S. from like 98 to 2002. We were actually in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. So funny enough, Spectra, you know how you said the Phantom Menace is like sort of the core element of the start of the Reviewerverse because it was like the first bad review?
Oh, yes.
So, funny enough, I technically saw Phantom Menace for the first time in the same state as Mr. Plinkett.
Oh, yes. You mentioned that before, yeah.
I think I should make a joke where it's like, well, I think if I remember correctly seeing the movie in 1999, I was sitting in the theater as a little boy, and when Jar Jar showed up, all I heard was, "What the fuck? Where are my goddamn pizza rolls?" And you just get Rich Evans, and my little boy in me is like, the hell is that? That'd be actually really funny. I connected to Mr. Plinkett.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Oh, yeah, look at that hair. I look like Macaulay Culkin when he woke up in Home Alone 1.
Oh, my God.
You look like you survived the set of After Draft. Or Backdraft.
Yeah, it does, actually. No, I just look like I made the ride disappear. I still love that makeup show.
It's fun.
I was gonna make another joke when you mentioned Macaulay Culkin and the messed up hair right there, waking up. I'm like, oh god.
No. So, fun fact: those additional shots right there of my foot, that was shot in my garage. It kind of matches in a very bad way.
I mean, what works works.
Oh no.
And thus was the birth of my arch enemy, the Asylum. My first arch enemy, the Asylum Productions.
Okay.
Because they make the worst movies ever made.
Yeah,
like the absolute worst.
So does that mean that you're going to review Ape versus Monster from Asylum films?
The plan is I'm going to, once I get past the 100th episode and I do my revisit, I'm going to do Asylum Ape Month.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, God. It's actually free on Tubi.
Okay. So King of the Lost World Revisited. It's going to be Ape versus Monster. It's going to be Ape versus Mecha Ape. It's and then I think I'm also going to include Bigfoot with what's his name? This is like not Ozzy Osbourne, the other guy. The other kind of like dark rock guy. I can't remember, but it's gonna be that. But because why Bigfoot? Because in some countries it's called King Kong 3. In some countries, it's really weird.
I had to think of it for a second because I was like, King of the Lost World. I'm like, did that? And I looked it up on my phone. I'm like, oh yeah, Bruce Boxleitner is in King of the Lost World.
Yeah, he was a star in Tron and one of my favorite TV shows, Babylon 5.
What's funny is that I actually am really looking forward to Ape versus Monster because I want to see how bad they butcher Eric Roberts. Like, how dare you?
Yeah.
So
yeah,
I will say this. I've never seen these movies, and I'm just dreading it. I might have to go to an asylum after watching them.
But I will say this: I have met the star of King of the Lost World, Bruce Boxleitner. He's a really nice guy.
Really?
Yeah, really nice guy.
What was his thoughts on that damn movie?
I didn't ask him because I didn't know it at the time. All I was just like, "Oh my god, I'm meeting Tron."
All right, nice. So yeah, and by the way, the music.
David.
Huh?
Have a seat.
What?
Oh, it's Princess Bride. It's Princess Bride. Drop your sword. Have a seat.
I'm already sitting.
Actually, low-key, David, you should cosplay Prince Humperdinck. That'd be good. And actually, Brock, you should cosplay the Six-Fingered Man.
Four Pines?
What?
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 The Six-Fingered Man. Fort Pines?
Rogan.
Count Rogan.
I know. I'm joking.
The one on top of they'll have 6 fingers in the right hand. Anyway, yes, the music is from Predator because I love the music from Predator. Just God. You can't even hear me. I had no mic. It was so bad.
Like this movie.
Okay, I will say this too. I guess in a way, the badness in this review actually works. By the way, this is gone.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's gone too.
Now it's Fast and Furious Supercharged.
Yep.
Fucking sucks.
Well, Team H days are numbered.
It's bad.
I'm sorry. So here's the thing. Fast and the Furious, when you think of a Fast and the Furious ride, what do you think of?
High-speed racing,
Like roller coaster?
maybe.
Okay, because then it's like, that's what the clear thing should be, but then they thought, nope, slow-ass moving truck.
Gosh.
God.
Such wasted potential.
I know. It's like there's like a shot with Vin Diesel. He's like jumping from a car to a helicopter, like on a projected screen. He looks so tiny, then all of a sudden he just turns giant. It's like it just doesn't look right.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm not gonna do that ride. Like, how dare you take away, that like the Beetlejuice? Like, how dare you? But anyway, I was channeling the same energy. And I figured, well, this is an Asylum movie, so I'll channel the same level of bad effects, like this.
Yeah.
It matches.
Okay,
It
Jack.
does.
You said the guy's name 2 times. Don't say it a 3rd time.
It's okay. The FEM broken.
Biggie Smalls?
Oh,
Beetlejuice! Right. Hang on a sec.
Oh boy.
Oh my God, Biggie Small.
How is that not a joke in the new movie? Or Candyman? How is there no Candyman reference but saying his name 3 times?
I don't know.
Anyway, here we go. Yeah, this was okay. So the energy was channeling nostalgia. I'm nostalgic. I remember it, so you don't have to. I'm here with Dr. Hack, the master of flirt. I was going for that energy. God, the effects are terrible.
Actually, guys, I gotta get going.
Yeah,
Let's
go.
go.
Okay, doke. Have a good one.
David.
Bye, David.
See you.
Okay.
Stay
Bye.
safe, man.
Yep, I will. Same to you guys. Have fun tonight.
All right,
You
thanks.
Have a drink on me. I don't know. Something like that.
There we go.
Yep, there you go. Machines.
Yeah. So I literally was just like, what happened?
Nothing.
So literally, like, this is bad. Like, I didn't even have to bring the cover with me. I literally just had a DVD. I was so lousy at the time. And I was using a really bad cover. I think the original version, the original version of it was, like, copyrighted, so I had to replace it. God, that was really bad. I think at the time it was like I was still experimenting with green screen, so it didn't look like the best. So we all start somewhere.
Somewhere.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so I'll also say this. This is total cinema snob energy.
Ah, there you go.
Total cinema snob energy. This is when I had to review Bangler King Kong, which is a Bollywood 2.5 hour Drek.
Oh, fine.
Oh no.
It was I miss his old intro.
Well, that's all there is for now. Join me next time with... What? What do you mean there's no more films after this?
Yeah, because I think this was 2010 that movie came out. So I hit the bar of like how many there were left, and this was like 2015. Kong Skull Island hadn't come out yet, so I was just kind of like, all right. Beetlejuice. I'm just reading the comments here for a sec. I have not seen Happy Gilmore 2 yet, but I'm planning to see it with Honey Bear over the week. By the way, quick little shout out to Honey Bear's website, resiliencyme.com. For kids in local low-income housings, they help out with therapy for affordable stuff, and she would really appreciate that, guys. So that's resiliencyme.com. Check it out.
Go check it out.
What the hell am I supposed to do?
Check it out now.
Also, I love the wah-wah from Charlie Brown. That always cracked me up.
Wah, 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 wah.
My wiki.
Wah, wah, wah.
Wah, 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 wah.
Yes. Give me the number of one Dr. Emmett Brown, please.
Yeah, so I remember the way this all worked was that because I didn't have more films to do. The idea was I would go back in time and retrace my steps of anything I missed because the original idea was to review everything in chronological order, but because I missed a few things, thank you so much, Star Master. Because I missed a few things, I thought, well, I should just go back in time and kind of go in between where I know, like, where I basically do reviews in between the chronological order. It was weird, and also this was back before like we had access to the actual time machine, so I had to use the one at the park. Plus, really bad PNGs mixed with fireworks. I also again suffered really bad audio troubles. I had no microphone on the camera.
That's not fun.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
it's
that
hard.
was rough.
It's hard to make out.
Welcome back to the Income Review. Well, since I'm back in the past for a little bit, I thought this would be a good opportunity to take a look at the stuff I missed from last year. So let's go ahead and take a look at two classic cartoons that were made as a spook to the original 1930s classic. So let's start off.
Yeah, I think this is when I was doing like those cartoons. Now, do you guys know the story behind the time train debacle with the park?
No, I don't.
So that is the original prop from the movie. Number one,
Right, I know that.
Okay.
Right? The story goes is that when Just Kidding Rowling came to build the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, Universal Creative was saying, "Hey, why don't we want to take the time train?" They were showing the time train to her, and they said, "So guess what? We're going to take this and we're going to recycle it to turn it to the Hogwarts Express."
Oh, no.
And J.K. literally said, "No, you're not. This is from Back to the Future, one of the greatest movies of all time. You're not going to recycle this. This is the original prop." And they said to her, "Well, we kind of don't have the money to restore it." And she forwarded the cash to get it restored.
Really?
Nice. Really?
So-
okay. So she can do good things sometimes. Okay.
She's problematic, but it's one good deed, as James Norrington once said, one good deed is not enough to fulfill a lifetime of wickedness.
Yeah.
But, like, thanks for your money to keep film history preserved. So it's just 1 point out of, like, 100. You still got 99 to go, bitch.
Yeah.
Oh god, the 100 good deeds of Eddie McDowell, but with J.K. Rowling. Oh my lord.
Or no, the 100 souls of Davy Jones. I
Oh,
keep
there you
the
go.
boy
That's
that
a good
leaves you
analogy.
99 to go. So, I keep the train that leaves you 99 more. So that's the story behind why it's still there.
Nice.
Again, I gotta mind copyright because there's a lot here.
Studios and bring this run of reviews to a close. I can't help but long.
Do I invite more people?
The ones previous.
We can get one more person in if we can.
Is Sean available?
Okay.
Why don't we get Sean in? But yeah,
If
also
someone wants to jump in.
the music is from Waterworld, which is, by the way, on the record, my favorite film score of all time.
Okay.
I love the score to Waterworld.
The art of making movies, an entertaining and educational live show. Master's crafts of filmmaking.
What I love is actually the Psycho house there was used in Psycho 4. And what makes it so funny is that they tore it down to make the room for A Day in the Park with Barney. So
Ooh.
the Barney attraction was built over the Psycho house. So it makes me think when the Barney closed, Norman Bates just stabbed Barney in the back.
Yeah.
Now imagine the Psycho scene, he's getting stabbed, he's like, oh, that tickles. Oh, my stuffing.
Oh, God.
Funny enough,
God.
thankfully, that purple monstrosity has ended his
Even with the
reign.
reboot? Even with the reboot?
Not the reboot, I meant the park.
I will say one
True.
thing about the attraction that was actually, like, really good is that, although, like, I will say, like, the gift shop area, like, after the show, which was like that playground area, I will admit was like the quietest part of the park. If you were having like overstimulation there and it was giving you a headache and everything, you could just go in there. There's barely anybody there anyway because Barney's irrelevant. And I remember I went there and I just sit there and I sat there for like maybe a good 15 minutes and I just meditated. Because it was like, the thing was, it was like this forest park, but it had this beautiful ambience that I'm having a hard time finding the original audio. And it's just such a nice meditation. Like it's such a nice like way to kind of just zone out, and then you could get back to working at the park. So that was its only saving grace, even though it didn't last too long.
To the future of the ride, while the DeLorean and time train still stand, I miss riding the 8-passenger DeLorean.
I was trying to be all serious and monotone and talking about things. That's the only thing left still outside of the shark is the Amity Lobster facade. That's all that's left.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't even think that's there anymore.
To its limits. All of them gone forever, replaced by 3D simulators. But the originals will never forget.
Again, I was just so monotone making this. Unfortunately, what's funny is when the Mummy opened, it took a couple of years for the stench of the banana breath to leave the facade. Like, it still lingered. People said, I still smell Kong.
Oh, my God.
I still smell King Kong in here. It was, that lingered for that long. For years, people said it smelled like bananas and burning propane. For like,
wow.
Dang. That's a mixture.
Probably like 5 years of it until it finally evaporated. Actually, I remember this day I shot this. It was early morning at the park, and it was like a huge fog bank came over the park. So it was like the perfect environment. So. It's weird. I'm reviewing a Hollywood ride in Florida. See, look at that. Look at the fog here that came in over the park. Like, that's great.
Oh, my God.
That's so eerie. Actually, for Jaws, it would have been perfect. If it still, like existed. Because I think what it was like, with the new Kong attraction, is my only issue with it is that there's no photo op Kong that you can take a picture with. I think that's missing from both parks personally. And I think, like, I've heard rumors that the photo op Kong in Orlando still exists somewhere in storage. Because it was made out of plywood, so it's in fiberglass. So it's a little, yeah, that's just what I've heard.
And I felt since its closure,
I will say, Tendo, you should watch my Confrontation 2-parter I did last year. I really go into a lot more detail about both parks.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a good research on that.
Good
Welcome to a magical journey through my mouth.
God.
That is actually the funniest line in the ride.
It's a classical one.
I'll be right back. I gotta use the restroom.
All right.
They don't do this anymore. They don't like show you like how they don't use the studio space.
My last visit was 2000. At that time, the magic was still here, but you started to feel that its life force was somewhat failing. And since their closure of attractions and shows, it's become something different and lost. Now that I'm here, I think it's time to pay my respects to the long-gone shows, attractions, and my favorite ride of all time.
What's so funny is like, so this was at the time, this was like 2015. The park was not doing well. I remember like the park, like I know the Harry Potter stuff was making money, but like the rest of the park was just kind of most of the time. And so wait times were nothing. And what's funny is for me, the reason I did it here was because this was the first time I had visited the park in over a decade. And before that, Kong was still open. I did get to ride it. And what's funny is for like a decade, and Tendo would like this story, for a decade in between 2002 to 2014, I had dreams of being on the ride constantly for like almost 15 years. So it was almost like it was trying to tell me, it was trying to call to me and say, hey, you got to pay your respects to the dead. So for me, it was like basically saying farewell, like because I never got a chance to. Actually, you know what? Hold here. I'm just going to, I'll play this little clip here and just keep it kind of low because of the music. But let's see, is it still like the music? Is there like the, okay, it's still the music. But I'm going to show something to Tendo that's gonna freak them out. It's amazing. It's amazing.
Monkey.
Okay, mummy.
Monkey.
So
Mummy.
I'll just say this. This is
Damn, that's cool.
This is straight up ripping off the dragon of my dreams. I'm just gonna say that right now. Straight up ripping it off.
Oh yeah, that's the James Rolfe video, right?
Yeah,
Dragon
it
of My
was me
Dreams?
literally saying goodbye to Kong because that's where he stood. But
Yeah.
so I'll say this. So Tendo, this is gonna freak you out. So I bought this. I won this in an eBay auction a while ago. I want to get it framed, but this was from the ride. This is actually from the ride.
Okay.
So
that is rad as hell.
So let me see if I can I flip the image at all? Let me see here. Here we go. All right.
There we go.
So what this is this when the ride closed, they put these all over the park as the send-off farewell thing. And what happened was that everybody on the ride who went on the ride signed it. Like everybody
okay.
Oh my
and
gosh.
They're all farewell messages to King Kong. They're all farewells to the monkey. And I won this in an auction on. I didn't win it in an auction on eBay. It was a buy it now, but it was like $20, and it shipped all the way to Orlando. This is one of my most prized possessions. So I've had this for about a decade now.
Very nice.
That is really cool. Freaking cool.
That's awesome.
For the rest of the stream, it's going right here. So I wanted
Good idea.
though because the problem is it's made out of plaster. So it's a little bit more like harder to maintain than a poster. So that's one of my prized babies right there. I really want to get.
Makes sense.
I know somebody who has some of the fur pellets of like one of Cog's fur pellets, and that is something I definitely want to get in future. Where'd everybody go?
Sorry, my dad was telling me like food is up.
Okay, there you are. All right.
Yeah, I'm still here.
So let's continue. So
I'm still here.
This was.
What about Spectro?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay. Well, on another note.
Yes?
Now you see me. Now you don't.
Oh, my goodness.
Indy, if you're there. Oh, there you are.
Oh, there you are.
So this was basically me saying goodbye to the ride because, like, I never got a chance to do, like, the closure or anything to it. Okay, now we're getting to the joke that Honey Bear brought up at the beginning. So this was Space Jam's 20th. So this review is almost 10 years old.
Oh my God.
Dear.
What the hell?
2016
Oh, boy.
I did this review.
That's when I started my show.
People,
Oh, wow.
I gotta be
Oh,
honest.
damn.
It's not easy for me to accept.
Hey, Tendo.
Hi, Tendo.
Because
Hey, little
Hello.
C-Pop.
it is turning freaking 20. Yes, it's true.
Yeah, two can play that game.
In their 20s.
Yeah, that was at the time the 90s are in their 20s. Now they're in their 30s. Oh, everybody's here! Yay!
One moment, please.
Yay!
Actually, you know what? Hold on, I'll be right back as well.
Oh,
Okay, I'm back.
everybody's wearing something.
We're wearing our regalia, I guess. Our attires.
This feels really good on my face.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You wear sunglasses.
I wish I had something I could. Oh, I know. Thank you, Honey Bear, for saving this.
Yes.
Hey, Xandrew, where the heck are you?
I think he's getting stuff.
No!
Hang on. I'll be right back.
Okay, sounds good. We'll just wait here.
Right.
Well,
Tendo, I think a certain Muppet would like to meet you in the future.
Which one?
Okay, here we go. Here we go. Ready? Hello.
Face reveal? Ah!
Oh, hey, Lursa.
Oh boy.
Why is there a burger? Oh, that's the screen.
Excuse me, gentlemen. I have to take care of a certain rodent.
Oh no!
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why are you hitting Spectro?
Yeah, I was about to say, why are you attacking Spectro?
Wait, wrong guy.
Big Chungas.
Okay, come here, Jar Jar.
He's gone. I decapitated him.
Yeah, take a play
I
that.
have returned.
Oh my!
I have returned.
Oh, okay. Hey, hold up. Oh, I can show my new toys.
Oh yeah, I got more than that. Come on.
God, we're a bunch of nerds and I love it.
Come on, I got it. Come on.
I got something for you. Hey, Xandrew.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Oh, nice. Very nice.
Oh, dope.
yeah.
Nice.
Power
Shall
Day.
Tendo draw thee?
Oh, look how cool! This is the Lightning Collection. Look at that.
Nice.
That's pretty cool.
Thank you, Hasbro. Same technology as the effects lightsabers. Also, best part,
Oh, there's a combined thing on the. Oh, that's cool.
they do the same thing.
Rad.
Same thing as the Power Lance. So
Somebody
I
said
would
my mask was scary.
I would
Oh,
actually
okay.
recommend these.
Eh.
I just like the way they turn on too. Like, look at that.
So, I might have to go back to my 3D printer because something broke.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Oh, no.
That's lame.
I dropped. To be fair, like I do need to like update this thing anyway, so I might as well like.
Hey, where's Jack?
Oh, I'm here. Hang on. I'm just trying to get myself
Yeah,
back. I'm trying to get the
Okay.
thing back here. Here we go. All right, let's continue. I think we're like halfway.
Yeah,
So, all right.
I can actually use this as like a stunt prop. Actually, now that I think about it, so
Just
let's look at
make
this
a
guy's
plaster
design.
mold and make it out of foam.
Hold on, be right back.
Okay.
I do need to use up my 3D filament anyway, so there's that factor.
All right, I shall provide entertainment until Spectro returns.
Okay.
I have been meaning to want to update this thing anyway, so there is that factor.
I have returned.
So that was quick. Also, I'm going to take this jacket off. It is like way stupidly hot.
Oh, it's like
for that.
scorching here. I have to run like 3 fans. I have to get 3 fans running here.
I need to turn my cooler like on higher. Hold on a minute.
There you go. All right, let's continue this commentary because we're about halfway through. And I know next time for sure we're definitely going to be doing like storyline based stuff because that's when the plot thickens, literally.
Yep.
Every time I see Jar Jar, I think of Gilbert Godfrey. Holy fucking shit's wrong, but holy hell, is this burger erotic?
I'll
Hey,
be
Tendo,
right
yo.
back. There's a bird flying in my house. I don't know how it got there.
Spectro, Dad!
Yes.
What? There's a bird in the house. What do you mean a bird? It just flew in. Holy shit! Oh fuck! You know, Tourette's guy. You know what I'm talking about.
Tendo, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. What's up?
Yeah, just wondering.
All right, let us continue this part. If Spectro's still there and still watching.
I'm still here.
Spectro, is the bird gone? Okay. All right.
Yeah. We'll handle it later.
Oh, there's Power Rangers. Games were the norm. Nickelodeon was in its prime. I think it was cool with getting a BJ from under his office desk. All right, yeah, I made a joke about Bill Clinton because everybody's made a joke about Bill Clinton.
Somebody has to.
Yep.
How could you find the only Jewish girl who couldn't get a stain out, you asshole?
Oh my god.
Okay, if you've ever seen Robin Williams' Weapons of Self-Destruction, it is like peak Robin for me. It is peak Robin. It is so funny. I love the joke before this because he's talking about, because I think it was at the time Bill Clinton like got there were these 2 girls that were abducted in North Korea and he got them out. So it's like, oh, can you imagine the dinner with his wife? Congratulations on your success, honey. Well, babe, it was a happy ending. Shit, wrong words. It's hilarious.
That's awful.
I don't know
Wow.
I don't know why I put this in the storyline. I guess they just fill out the timeline. Come back to this generation.
TV shows and movies and the entertainment from that decade are now in the popularity again, and everyone seems to be celebrating it. I think it's due to the fact that it was the most peaceful time in the world.
It really was.
We're not all over the media.
Yeah.
It was in its infancy.
Reboot is the shit. Reboot is awesome. You can thank us Canadians. We invented that show.
Thank Canada. Thank Canada.
Thank Canada.
Blame Canada for Caillou, though.
Technically, it was the first CG animated show ever made. And it actually, I don't know if it came out, this was 95, so I think it was like, I don't know if it was before or after Toy Story.
I think it was before Toy Story.
So this is before Toy Story, and we were like, yeah, CG's the new hot shit. I actually think some of this footage was from like some of my old VHS tapes, which I still have from my grandma, because she used to like tape stuff off TV for me, and so it has all these nostalgic commercials. So,
crazy.
Of entertainment, commercialism.
Having fun. We don't have Nickelodeon. We have something called YTV.
Okay.
No, it's not YouTube video.
The irony.
But why TV though?
Why TV?
But why TV? Because we didn't have a kids network here in Canada. We only got I think we got Saturday morning blocks on Fox. Global had something called KTV where they aired Batman the Animated Series, Animaniacs, Sailor Moon. Well, we actually got Actually, funny, I found this out. We got Sailor Moon before all you did because it was dubbed here. So we got it first on YTV, and then a year later it aired in syndication in the States.
Did
Jose would be envious.
Appear on YTV?
What?
Did Inuyasha also air on YTV?
It did, yeah. It aired on new episodes would air on Bionics, and then reruns would run every evening at 8:30.
Oh, nice.
It would be the last thing I do before I go to bed. I would watch Inuyasha, and then I would go to sleep. Good times. That's the last thing I did before the next morning. I had to go to school, but yeah. And the new episode. What's weird is new episodes would air on Bionics at like 10 o'clock at night. So, anyway.
It's probably the greatest taste of nostalgia we ever had.
I still have that toy.
Nice.
What were the films that defined the 90s?
I think for me it was like, Space Jam is like the ultimate 90s time capsule movie.
It really
Honestly,
is.
yeah.
I'd say that and Batman Forever. Both of them are tied as like 90s capsules.
Summed up the 90s lifestyle.
And Jurassic Park.
At the time, but more importantly, in the product placement. You look at stuff in the background and what people talk about, and you think, oh yeah, that was the 90s.
Mighty Max.
Everybody else remember the Adventures of Honeycomb?
No.
It was, okay, so do you guys get Honeycomb cereal?
Yeah.
We did,
Okay,
yes.
where are you going with this?
So he was the Adventures for the Honeycomb was about this kid who's very Indiana Jones meets Mighty Max, and it was basically he would go like to all these different places, like very Castlevania or Indiana Jones, and he would be looking for the secret to the honeycomb cereal. The mascot did not last that long, and I think he eventually got replaced with that weird like gremlin thing going honeycomb.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
They never did figure out an identity for the cereal, did they?
They really did. It's the same. Well, it's weird because we have you guys don't get alphabets, do you?
I don't think we do.
Oh, okay, that's a Canadian one. So alphabet cereal was just sort of like honeycomb, but it was like literally alphabet shapes. And the original mascot was a wizard. And then in the 90s, when computers became a thing, it became a computer named Alpha. No relation to Alpha 5.
Okay.
Wait, boss.
Yes.
Boss. There's a message in my alphabets. It is ooh.
Peter, those are Cheerios.
Yeah, so we had, and actually they don't make that anymore either. They stopped making alphabet cereal, which is sad.
One film that injects us with the needle of the 90s nostalgic lifestyle, it's the film that we're taking a look at today. And how it works.
Oh wait, someone in the comments section said something.
Tendo is the new some jerk with the camera. BigJackFilms is the new nostalgia critic / cinema snob. Indie is Indie. Xandrew is the new Spoonie. Oh, I wouldn't say that.
Spoonie?
Okay.
Spoonie?
And Spectro is the new Rever. Okay, so here's how I would put it in terms of like reviewers, the next generation. I am more akin to probably nostalgia critic. Brock is more Linkara.
Yes.
Brock is more Linkara. Tendo is definitely some jerk with a camera. Spectro is just Apollo Z hack.
And Titan in the Shadows, if you want to be theoretical, because we're both masked reviewers who do music content.
I'll keep that in mind. I'll keep that in mind for the Suburban Nights sequel. And then Xandrew. I want to say Linkara, but it's more like History of Power Rangers Linkara.
Okay.
I don't know. I can't really decide where Xandrew fits, but like honestly, I like how it's very unique. It's like Linkara and it's basically Linksano. The combination of both Spoonie and Linkara. I will say, JT is Reborn is much more Spoonie. Is very Spoonie-esque. And then, I don't know why, but Dean just reminds me of Film Brain.
Very much.
It's very Film Brain.
And also another one.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, another one for me, Redland Ranger. I would consider him to be the new Bennett the Sage.
Yeah! Okay. Oh, Brad is the new, I was just saying, what would Brad be? I know
Angry Joe?
Which Angry Joe? Yeah, he still does games. I'm sure, there was one I had. I can't remember what it was, but Cinematic Trash is the new Cinema Snob.
Fitting.
He's just like, hi there, I'm the Cinema Trash.
Who's
Cinematic Trash?
Who's Sean though?
Sean is Spoonie.
Okay.
Sean is Spoonie. So, let's see. James, I'm not sure. Probably not this time, but maybe sometime down the road.
Okay.
Let's see. Here, I'm just looking at like all the different. Okay, so anyway, let's get to the Space Jam portions of this like non-storyline.
Right.
20th anniversary. What is this particular film? None other than the most unusual of crossovers and of marketing, Space Jam.
Oh god, I have my hate-love relationship with this movie.
Same here.
End a relationship like that.
Damn.
I think the joke was there was something about like because of like certain product placements and stuff. No. I brought up that the context of this was I brought up like because I always think Space Jam and all those are connected to Roger Rabbit, like the canonical like real world and cartoon kind of logic. So my speculation was that after Roger Rabbit, Tendo can't hear us for some reason.
Okay, I can hear you. You're all good.
Okay. The theory I have is that after the events of Roger Rabbit, the Looney Tunes kind of got scared living in Toontown, so they all migrated to the center of the earth to create Looney Tune Land. And that bridges the thing in Space Jam. But then when you cut back to Looney Tunes back in action, that's at the time they started working more with Warner Brothers and living on the lot. Hence why when you get to Space Jam 2, they're now part of the whole Warner metaverse kind of thing. That's just my philosophy about how the whole like cartoon real world thing works. So, and the reason why they don't hang out with Mickey or anything anymore is because of the Disney Warner Brothers rivalry we see today. So,
okay,
that's why they're basically like kids who get split up from a divorce.
Oh, geez.
Wow.
They're friends, but they can't see each other often.
That's sad.
And then we cut to the first time I actually do like a joke where fictional characters show up outside of the Bill Paxton thing. That was okay. I tried because I didn't know anything about masking back then. So what I did was I took the scene and I tried to like saturate the green background to make it green screen-ish. So it kind of worked, but not to a full extent of what I would have gone with.
You work with what you got.
Okay.
Exactly.
This is where the joke comes in. So, little context prior to this. When I bring up Lola Bunny,
oh no,
I bring up how it kind of sparked a billion furries, and that it was sort of a waifu for a couple of people, and I'm just like, not for me. Personally, not for me. And then this happens.
This is BigJackFilms signing.
This is really bad. Wow, look at that pinnacle back then. God.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I still use this.
What the hell are you doing?
Oh my god.
Go into my browser history. What the fuck are you doing?
Low-key, I only did this for the joke. Don't look at me. I only did this for a bad Duck Amuck reference.
Everyone look at him.
Oh my god.
Good God, what did I just walk into?
That does it. Enough is enough. This is the final. This is the very, very last straw. Who is responsible for this? I demand that you show yourself. Who are you? Huh?
I don't know. I wish I would have gone in and just added myself in the background plate. I didn't have that technology back then.
That freeze frame.
Now that's one way to say you went down the rabbit hole.
Oh! I will say this. What's funny is that I had I always imagined, like, because I've seen the review. I think Doug did a joke like this before, where, like, I think it was like he was reviewing some old versus new, and it pauses, and everybody I remember assumed it was going to be the nerd saying that, but it turned out it was
Douchey McNitpick.
which made it kind of disappointing. So
Before his
yes,
cousin, before we knew of his cousin.
yes, we see bunny butts. We see bunny butts. Unfortunately, I think this was back also when, like, because it wasn't that popular, so YouTube was a little bit more lenient on me. I think nowadays they'd be like, no, you can't show that anymore. Okay, so this review I remember having fun with. I had fun with this one. Again, second time I think like the fictional universe stuff was played around with. And also don't mind my phone screen. I was going through a phase.
Sounds good. Oh, I see.
Oh dear.
And there goes your phone.
Oh my
And your
God.
waifu.
Did Tendo leave?
I think he did. I think he had to go check out some stuff.
Oh, okay.
So that whole bit where I'm like, that was right out of South Park, because I remember Cartman came up on the big wheel like, hey, how's it going, guys? It was basically that. So the premise of this is basically because, I'm still working with the FTT mods at this point in time. Because it's computer controlled, there's a glitch that causes me to teleport away. Kind of. Well, what do you expect? It's a Logitech controller. If you don't get that reference, submarine.
I do.
Submarine, Logitech.
Oh dear.
We all live in a crappy submarine.
That's the moment everybody goes, "Aww,
Puppy."
Hi, Doggo.
And this was Anime North.
Big place.
Oh, I checked. His internet disconnect. Their internet disconnected them.
Oh.
And this was the start. I think this was me finally saying, I go to conventions and see a lot of cosplayers. I should use them more. So is he back?
Are they back? I don't know.
Are we back?
Doo-doo-doo-doo.
Yay! They're back. I think.
Yeah, back to worry. Just internet issues.
No worries. So fun fact about the music. Again, I like to use. There's a lot of tracks from Peter Jackson's King Kong that aren't really on the official soundtrack, and that bit was. There's a bit of music where, like, Bruce Baxter comes back to his cabin, and he sees all his posters are graffitied. So the music was actually from that bit. It's good music too. There's little cues that Newton Howard did that are really nice. That are really fun to use. And for some reason, I can't move my arm because it's a photoshopped image.
God.
And
Acting.
Mhm.
So I'm stuck in another dimension, eh? Kind of reminds me of when.
And my Canadian just came out, eh? What are you talking about?
Hey, buddy.
It's funny because like I actually half the time do not fall under the Canadian stereotypes.
Yeah, fair enough.
Oh my
I
goodness.
say about. I
About.
say it proper.
What are you talking about?
It's about.
About
It's
what?
about your socially polite freaks. It's about ABOUT, not ABOOD.
It's funny too because like I bring up the story of Felix, yet I start with the movie, and there's more history behind the character than just the movie. The movie is just strange, and I like it for being strange.
It's the only way to talk about it.
Which is fair.
Read the damn thing and see if it still holds up. So let's take a look. Released in 1988, this is Felix the Cat.
I will say this, when I did this review, I also kind of did it as a counter argument to Nostalgia Critic because while I love that review, it's too mean because I it's a guilty pleasure for me, that movie.
What movie? I'm totally confused.
Felix the Cat movie.
Okay, that's fair.
Of course, a hero can't come across.
I love this joke.
What the villain? Isn't that right, Joffrey? Sure. Unfortunately, this one has to go.
That's a really good Joffrey cosplay.
Honestly, yeah.
Oh
I
yeah.
thought that was actually Joffrey for a sec.
Yeah, I know.
Well, what's funny is I've actually met the actor. I met him at a Comic-Con, and I went up to him and I said, "You have no idea how many times I wanted to take a baseball bat to the television with every frame you were on." And he looked at me like, "Oh God." And then I said, "But you played probably the best on-screen villain in any media." And he said, like, I've never gotten that compliment. I shook his hand. Then I called my mom and I said, "Mom, yeah, don't get mad, but I think I shook hands with the devil." And she's like, "What did you do?" "Oh, I met the kid who played Joffrey." "Oh, is he nice?" "Yeah, he's actually really nice. Nice kid." He was also in Batman Begins.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right. He was the little boy.
From what I hear, he's incredibly charming.
Oh, he is very nice. So yeah, for me, I think this was at the time. This was 2016, 17. I can't remember, but I think we were on season. I don't even know, but I think it was. I was still pissed off about the Red Wedding. So this was essentially my chance to get vengeance because the show wasn't enough.
God.
Okay.
Oh yeah, this is where I bring up the comparisons that the Felix the Cat movie's plot is just Star Wars.
Yeah.
Really?
Okay, watch for a sec.
Let's rewind the plot for a second. A princess and her people are attacked by an evil force ruled by a mechanical overlord, is captured and put into slavery by a sluggish crime lord in a land ruled by alien-like creatures, sends a message as her only hope, lands in the hands of a young hero with an unusual power, followed by two smart beings, comes across an almost viewable bounty hunter, and has to save the princess from a dark lord.
Flash
Oh
Gordon.
my gosh.
Flash
Yeah.
Gordon.
Ah.
No, and then I did this.
Gee, now where have I heard that before? It's
When you gotta take advantage of your critiques, you use a Comic-Con. You use a convention. That's
Yeah.
That was great. And then I don't know why I always love this joke. They're stealing our ship. Literally, like that's how I felt. It was like I remember when the first Pirates came out, and I remember. Anybody else remember YTMND.com?
Actually, no.
No.
It was the birthplace for a lot of original, like OG memes. So, like, was it the Nintendo 64 kid? A lot of Take on Me memes. LOL Internet with Ronald McDonald. I'm trying to think of one that was also that stemmed from the website. Running in the 90s came a lot from that website. The song.
Oh, nice.
A lot of people knew it from that website, and at the time, there was one joke I remember. I think it was like a joke about the second Pirates movie where Davy Jones looked like the tentacle creature from the Star Wars prequels, one of the aliens. So somebody took the line from the first Pirates, and instead of saying they're stealing our ship, it's like, they're stealing our shit! I was imagine with like that's literally that like the Lucasfilm people were looking at Felix Cat like they're stealing our shit. I gotta use that joke more for ripoffs. Yeah, so there was a lot of that in this review. Okay, so I don't even remember who this 18 cosplayer is. I just decided to use it because why not? This was back before we established anything. So this is not the actual 18. I think it might be. It's just like it's sort of a one-shot cameo. I don't really know where this is canon.
Why are we fighting again? Because the music is supposed to make a good action sequence, so let's fry these fuckers. Got it.
So fun fact, actually, I remember this. This is so funny, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this Anime North was great because it was a whole DBZ get together. There were so many cosplayers. It was really fun. I just pulled this 18 over and said, "Hey, can I shoot this bit? It'd be really funny." But what's funny is that day there was one of my friends did a really good Saiyan Saga Vegeta, and he was paired with this really amazing Nappa cosplayer.
Oh my
and
god, what?
Doing this photo shoot, and you know who shows up?
Who?
The OG Ocean dub voice actors for Vegeta and Nappa.
No freaking way!
Nice.
Wow.
And when we saw them together with the cosplayers, I said, guys, we have to do the thing. And so I have footage of the cosplayers doing the action and them doing the voices going, Vegeta, what does the scouter say about his power level?
Oh my god.
We actually caught it on camera.
Okay, I have to
Nice.
say this. There's something strange in the neighborhood.
Guess who it is? Ghost
Ghost
Nappa!
Nappa! Hey, Vegeta! Jada! 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 Jada!
I was gonna say, Xandrew, when are you gonna cosplay Nappa?
When I could afford, when I have the time and the money and just for the fun of it. I have no idea.
You have to cosplay Nappa at some point.
At some point, yeah.
I don't know if anybody wants to see my legs. Let's be real.
Fair enough.
Oh no, my precious modeling career!
No, my precious modeling career.
Team 4 Stars. I actually think that was the same convention I actually met them too. I met Team
nice.
4 Star there. They were really nice.
That's awesome.
So yeah, so this is the way it ends, and it's not that so what's weird is I was struggling to find an ending. I originally wanted to get a cosplayer, but I couldn't find anybody available, so I had to just use footage. And it's just such a bad joke, but the payoff is funny.
Nani?
Nani? I like this joke.
It was a dream.
Oh god. Good god.
So I just did a Baby Chien joke where like like where it's like I'm gonna shove these fucking games up your ass. So what's funny is like what I knew when I had to do that, I knew exactly because I was doing Felix's voice too. And I love in the movie Felix does this scream, which is so funny where he's like, wow!
Oh my goodness.
And I replicated that perfectly.
That's
Oh my
impressive.
word. Yeah.
Yeah, actually, this technical difficulty, this replaced the credits that played at the end because I wanted to keep the skit because it was so funny. I'll play it again. Let me play it one more time. Here we go. I couldn't find. I actually remember I loved the effect of him turning, but then I realized I forgot to crop the edge, and I was just like, ah.
Whoops.
It kind of works though.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're in Jaws month. This was the first time there was plot. There was an actual story here. Was in this part. This is where it gets interesting.
I think I know where this goes. Oh, this
Yep.
was the story of a guy named Al.
So yeah, this was when I did Jaws month. So the behind the scenes story about this is that Brad and I went to a place up north. This is actually the same beach we shot the Skull Island intros in my Kong movie.
Ooh.
But that was in like the spring and fall, where it was like more like less people in it. So instead, we just went to like it in the summer, and it was like the perfect kind of Amity kind of look and everything, which was great. And it was pretty busy, so we did the host segments. And there's one part I'll explain later when we get to it, but it's kind of like, I'll just say this, we almost got in trouble. So we'll explain it later. And again, at the time, I didn't get this shot, so I had to do this with green screen, and it's obvious. This is like Alien 3 levels of green screen.
Oh, God.
All right. Welcome to Jaws month, everybody. Considering that it's the 4th of July and Shark Week is whoring itself out again, I thought I'd take a look at the film that started it all.
Shark Week is whoring itself out again.
Damn.
That's a line.
Tell me how you really feel.
Sharks can do whatever they want, and there's no problem with them.
Not what we meant, but we'll take it.
Yep.
I'm sorry, sexy shark model 1975. I got like 5 reviews to do this.
By the way,
He's gone, actually.
Rest in peace, Susan Black Lenny. She passed away, I think, like a year or two ago.
Rest her soul.
Yeah, I know. I was just like, yeah, she was. Yeah, that sucks. And the thing is, like, well, you know what's crazy about this is that in the original movie they shot it day for night, right? It was like day for night, and what happened was that like they had to color time it to make it like like daytime, right, or make it nighttime. So then when I had to shoot this, I realized this has to take place in the day, so I had to reverse night to day.
How? Oh my God!
Oh my word!
Kind of funny in that way. Actually, do you know? The behind the scenes story by this is that when she was doing the drowning, like the audio where she's like, "Oh God, help!" They had to re-record it. This is a great story. So Steven was there recording it, and so to get the curdles and the screams in the ADR, he tilted her head back and poured water down her throat, which today is considered waterboarding.
Oh,
so
God.
Steven is guilty of a war crime.
Oh my God!
God damn!
Yeah,
oh my goodness!
That's a war crime now, waterboarding. So, yeah, like you hear that now. Now it's on. You can't unhear it.
That's not disturbing whatsoever.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Steven Spielberg, you're guilty of a war crime and hereby sentenced to death by hanging.
I actually like the line. Like, this is me just channeling nostalgia critic energy of like, I don't care if somebody just died.
That's dark.
It's like
Shark Stage Fair 2.
Shark
Oh
Stage
my
Fair
goodness.
2.
So let's begin this marathon by looking at the plot of a classic film. This is Jaws. That was Jaws, everybody. A great fish tale of a classic film. I highly recommend checking it out when you have the chance. So anyway,
what's funny is
dear.
that shutter. That shutter
Yeah.
was some jerk with the camera's Shrek 4D review when the DVD pops up. It was like the perfect sound. I couldn't find it, so I just ripped it from the review, like boom.
I would say your delivery is very Tony Goldmark, so yeah, I totally see that.
It is. Now, the way we shot this was that obviously, like, oh God, you're putting a camera in the water. That's not good. I had bought for Kong for the swamp scenes a Olympus waterproof video camera. So we were actually able to get HD results.
Nice.
With a, I would actually recommend if you want good water shots, just get a waterproof camera. They're relatively cheap, and you can get like an SD card. They're waterproof and they work really well. And thankfully, when we were filming this, we were in shallow water, so we were actually able to like we weren't bobbing around or anything.
Okay.
So Brad was filming this and he just threw the DVD at me a few times.
My
Nice.
There was a sequel? Who said this?
The sharks batted out.
That devilish shark.
We didn't have access to any like shark puppets, so we just used stock footage from YouTube.
Nice.
You know what? Fair.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Yep.
Don't worry, I'll be fine. See that kid in the background there? He's just gonna eat Alex Kidner over there.
You knew.
Yeah, I knew, and I didn't care.
Oh God.
Alex Kidner was expendable. The child was expendable.
God.
BigJackFilms.
I should have just used the DVD to paddle. Yeah, so a lot of the shark footage was just stock footage off YouTube. It works though.
It does work, yeah.
I can use the John. I'll be right back.
All right, no worries.
Don't fall in.
Yeah, don't let a shark eat you.
Does it hold up today? Well, let's find out. Let's take a look at Jaws 2.
For some reason, the audio, because it went underwater for a sec, so there was like water on the mic area, so it kind of had to. What they do is like these waterproof cameras, they do come with mics that are like waterproof, but at times it kind of like pops in and out. So that was a moment where it just like popped.
Jaws are a better sequel to a film franchise, and hopefully the series can get better from here, right?
Nope.
Nope.
Can you imagine that movie just drowned into the water?
It's the worst.
They really are.
Yeah,
So, okay,
no.
so I'll play this
I
out.
gotta tell you, my work's not always easy. Some of those movies I have to look at are total garbage, but this movie's a piece of fucking shit.
Oh, I hated Jaws 3.
Hey guys, welcome back to Jaws Month.
Really? I actually defended of Jaws 3.
Jaws 2.
I hate Jaws 3. I hate
Yeah,
it.
the effects are bad, but I like the idea. It's the only Jaws film that really feels like it tries something different compared to the others.
It ruins the effects. Ruin the movie. Like if the effects were a little better, then I would make it passable. But I'm sorry, I like Jaws 4 over Jaws 2 or Jaws 3.
I am not with you there, but it's just I get it. Everyone has their own opinion.
I really did not like Jaws 3.
Was by far a
It's also
relevant sequel.
boring.
Hopefully the third one would have been better. Boy, am I fucking wrong. This movie is fucking horrible. In fact, it's worse than Jurassic Park 3. Oh yeah, people. It's worse than that piece of shit. So, let's not waste any time and take a look at this horrible shit fest known as Jaws 3. Also known as Jaws 3 fucking D. Can you guys just eat me and get it over with?
So as soon as we cut there, this is where I have to get into the story. So I'm ranting at this, and it's in a very public beach area.
Oh no.
Which unfortunately there were kids. And there was a cop there who on the shore overheard, and he kind of told us, you gotta stop swearing. And that was just like, that was the first I was like, oh, I am freaking out. Are we gonna get arrested for like disturbing the peace? So thankfully nothing happened. I did tell him, hey, it's for a review show. I apologize. And, you know, but like Bob's your uncle. Sometimes that happens, but hey, it looked good.
Well, guys, Jaws 3D pretty much killed the franchise here and there. So next time we're gonna
another one.
Like all these movies just pop in. Like,
we're gonna take a look at the final nail in the coffin. Next time, it's personal.
Not really. It's not really. Well, according to the novel, it's some sort of witch doctor.
Yeah, the fourth one is just the one that I'm really like, this is just complete shit.
No, in the novelization of Jaws: The Revenge, Xandrew, there's a witch doctor who literally is just Eartha Kitt from Holes saying to Lorraine Gary, "You and the Brodies will be cursed for eternity."
Oh my God! What?
It's literally apparently a voodoo witch doctor put a curse on the Brody family, and that's why the sharks are killing them or targeting them.
That is so stupid.
Amen. What the fart? That's so dumb.
And apparently that was in the original script, and they cut it because even they knew it was stupid.
Okay, good. There's at least
some self-awareness.
Thank
Yeah.
God.
It's bad.
Oh, Brock, you look relaxed.
By the way, shout out to Sean of JT is Reborn. I'm looking forward to seeing his Jaws Week videos.
Hey guys, welcome back to Jaws. So after Jaws 3D pretty much turned the franchise into shark fin soup, another sequel seemed like pretty much a waste of time. But life does find a way. For in 1997, Universal released one more sequel to the franchise. Is it the final nail in the coffin, or does it have its good values?
It was shot in 9 months. What do you think?
What is this? I never even knew there was another movie.
Yeah,
After
like
4.
what's crazy is that it had to be made in 9 months. They had that amount of time from
insane.
script writing to release. 9 months. That hasn't been done since Son of Kong. Son of Kong had the same issue. 9 months to make the movie.
Well, let's find out.
God damn.
Jaws the Revenge.
I would recommend there's this guy named, I think, Layton, who does these amazing retrospectives, and he did a lot of research on the Jaws sequels, and it's one of the best, I think it's the best retrospective I've seen of, like, 2 through 4.
So that was Jaws month, everybody. You enjoyed it as much as I had fun making it.
As much as my pixelated face, because this download is terrible.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Oh, Lordy. I'm
I'll say this,
screenshotting
I
that.
skipped Orca because there was no point of the intro, so I just went right into the ending. I like that cut, actually. I like that cut that, like, the floaty falls, and then when it tilts back, it cuts to the shark. That's actually a good cut.
That's actually really good.
I mean, let me put
Yeah.
It's good values. Well, let's find out by taking a look at Jaws the Revenge. So that was Jaws month, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I had fun making it. So next time,
Oh, God.
Like,
Why
that's a
does the
good cut.
shark have a... The shark as T-Rex makes T-Rex noises.
Well, no, that's what happens in the 4th one. The shark roars.
That is true. There is
Like a
that.
dinosaur. And then, oh, by the way, finding footage of a shark eating an inflatable boat, not that easy to find.
Doesn't surprise me.
Gee, I wonder why.
So, also, this is really the first introduction. Like, okay, while we had cosplayers before, this is the real introduction to a running gag that is ongoing.
I am going to edit you. God damn it, the only way to kill a shark is to blow it out, and you bring it with time. Hey.
Oh.
Thanks, sweetheart. I can always count on you.
Yes, with a Nerf gun.
Hey, don't underestimate Nerf guns.
Andrew uses Nerf guns, so it's probably the same technology.
Hey, Jack, it's
Yeah.
Nerf or nothing.
Yeah, true.
Right.
If only uses the Allen pistol, I am all for a gun of that kind.
Yeah, and thus began the most running gag of my show, my waifuism. That's where it all started, and I didn't know when to stop. Also, I was using. It's the I think it's the Adventure Force blasters that have the pullback bolt action because it resembled it was the closest I had to like resembling the gun from the first Jaws.
Okay.
The M1 Garen?
After we finished filming, actually, it actually broke afterwards because it was taking in because I think the pump from the water was getting into the pump, so it kind of snapped.
Oh, dang.
Oh, that's lame.
Yeah, so this actually came out well.
Poorly.
But wait, it didn't blow up. It didn't have like a air tank in it. So how does it blow up? Sharks just blow up. If you watch Jaws 4, they pop it like a balloon.
Yeah, they just blow up.
They're basically giant fish balloons.
This is true. This is true.
I'm gonna copyright music and I'm gonna get bad here, so I just gotta keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Smile, you cocksucking motherfucking son of a
Hey, Jaws 4, just use the same footage. Yeah, I think I had to, because of copyright, I had to kind of smidge the shot a little bit.
God, I hate the
Yeah.
Until the next review, this is BigJackFilms signing off.
Now, how do I get out of here?
Swim, Jack, swim.
What's funny is
BigJackFilms.
when I was
Hey, dog battle.
Move the thing! Get the other thing! Fun fact, that raft I had used on Kong because while the actors were on the raft, like the actual raft we built in the pond, I had to, because we're in this murky swamp, I braved the elements, took that inflatable, laid on it, and used the camera to like get the shots I needed. Because when we were filming that for 2 days, the crew wanted to literally throw me in the water, and I said, "Don't worry, I will do it for you." So, there's that.
Hey guys, what's up? It's BigJackFilms here, and welcome to another review. His name is legendary. He moves like the shadows, the breaker of chains, the mother of dragons. No, wait, I'm mixing up my legends here. Let me start over. He's the Lord of the Apes, the King of the
I actually do like this joke.
The great swinger of trees, and he's got a kick-ass movie from the dream makers of Disney.
Another jungle.
Love that movie to death.
That movie was hilarious.
Jungle.
Wait, what? No, I don't think so.
Oh.
So, have you guys ever seen the second one?
I have.
No.
You have,
no.
Xandrew?
I have. It's been a while, but I remember it. Yeah.
Do you remember how they basically established that the narrator is God?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Wait, it's what's up, Dave the Barbarian rules?
The narrator is God. Sean showed me the what happens to Lyle, and I was kind of like, this was literally my face. What the fuck?
Anyone
I
else
was
want to
shocked.
argue with? Anybody else want to argue with me?
No.
No.
Good.
I'm not talking about Brendan Fraser in a loincloth. I'm talking about the original Jungle King, simply known as Tarzan.
Low key, Legend of, this is, oh yeah, I like this joke.
What else is this guy worked on besides Tarzan?
Dang.
That about sums it up.
And then we'll never meet Peter Griffin until the invasion of New York and the Battle of Toronto.
Yeah, and just all of a sudden I can just travel to the Fox animation universe. That's a thing, I guess.
Oh yeah.
So, oh yeah, okay. So the thing is like, this is the Legend of Tarzan review. Low key, good movie. Legend of Tarzan is the live action Disney Tarzan without it being Disney. It's actually made with competence. What's funny is the trailer music really got me because it's apparently using music from Halo.
Okay.
Really?
Halo Reach, actually. So, it's I can't remember. It's Alex. I think it's one of the Skarsgårds is Tarzan, Margot Robbie is Jane, and Christoph Waltz is the bad guy.
Okay, that's fun.
And it's kind of a sequel to the Disney Tarzan. So
really,
it's kind of like Alice in Wonderland. Well, it's weird is it wasn't Disney; it was Warner Brothers, and it was directed by David Yates, who did Harry Potter. So
okay,
decent mood jungle adventure. Now, the reason this skit happened is because I was bringing up Jane, Margot Robbie, and this was the first time we established the Harley Quinn situation I was under.
Oh, interesting.
Okay.
For her, since she's going to be trapped in another version of this fictional character. Isn't that right?
My goodness.
Oh no. You and your harem, I swear.
Yeah.
Fun fact: this is shot on the same strip they fought that the Incredible Hulk and Abomination fought.
Oh yeah.
It's a Yonge and Dundas Square, which is part of Yonge Street. It goes straight down. And really fun fact: see that neon lights there? You might have seen it in the Incredible Hulk. But you know there's that sign that says Zanzibar in the Incredible Hulk when they're fighting.
Uh-huh.
It's this red neon lights in the background that says Zanzibar. You might have seen it in the movie.
Okay.
That's a strip club.
Oh. Oh dang.
So that makes you wonder what were the. So I guess Hulk really did smash.
I guess so.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So there you go.
Batman.
Yeah, again, I was a defender of Suicide Squad. I didn't mind it.
Okay.
I'm just trying to mind the audio because of copyright.
Right.
Yeah.
Also, while you're at it, Diet Coke!
Diet Coke!
Yeah, I really. Oh, can I just say I missed that shirt so much? I lost it. That was like the quintessential BigJackFilms T-shirt.
I was about to say.
Okay, so that was your original T-shirt. Okay.
Yeah, because what it is actually this fan art of like Darth Vader on a sunset riding some Japanese samurai unicorn, and then below is Yoda hopping around ready to fight him.
That's adorable.
And I can never find this shirt again. I have the artwork. I found the artwork, so I could technically make a replica, but it wouldn't be as good as the original shirt.
Can you send me that art piece? Because it looks really cool.
I want to get it made into T-shirts, so I'll definitely try to find that for you. I have it in my archives. So I think here is like, I was just doing a big nod to Tarzan of Son of Man, so again, I want to just mind the copyright.
Section below, along with your opinion of what you believe to be the definitive Tarzan movie. For now, I'm gonna be diving into my
I know the definitive Tarzan movie, George of the Jungle.
No, that's true. The thing is like with yeah. So for me, it's still the Disney film. Like I still legitimately like that one. The PS1 game's actually not bad.
Yeah, PS2 game is better though.
What N64?
No, the PS2 game, Tarzan Unlimited.
Oh, I never played that one. I didn't know there was a PS2 game.
I really enjoyed it as a kid. It was one of those freaking pickups for me when I was little.
Right. So I can't remember. It's weird with the storyline compilation. I can't remember which copyrighted material I used, so I'm just a little bit concerned.
Until the next review, this is BigJackFilms.
Oh, I actually used the song, I think. Oh, I kind of did. I just got to get copyright. So, okay, so there's a story behind that footage of me jumping. So that is at a sand pit near my place. I think my place is literally right there. You can see it right there. But this is a place we've used a few times on a few projects. But then when it cuts to me jumping in the water,
no, dear.
Right here, continuity errors aside, that was in Cancun, Mexico.
Oh,
when I jumped off a 100-foot drop.
Oh my goodness!
Water. Like that was or maybe like not 100 feet, maybe like 200, but or not 200, like maybe about 50 feet. It was like a straight down, and it was a deep pool of water. And I braved the elements. I never jumped off a high thing. I had really bad heights. I jumped down into it. Now the thing is, when you go down that height, you're supposed to land on your feet, right?
Right.
That way you can go straight down. Now, what is it? Robin Williams once said, I met a guy who jumped off the Golden Gate Bridge, and he said, how was it? And he said, halfway down, I thought it was a bad idea. So, for me, I had that experience. As soon as I braved the jump, halfway down, I realized I have made a terrible mistake, and my feet came up. And in doing so, if we look very closely at this footage, you might notice I land on my ass.
Oh, no.
Yeah, you can see right there is where I lose momentum, and right there.
Oh.
I don't want to say enema, but my butt hurt.
I don't blame you. Also, I think I found a site that might have that shirt design actually for you.
Really?
Yeah, it's on a site called shirtdemand.com, and I've got the link for you like in the private chat.
All right, I might have to link everybody. Hey guys, you want an official BigJackFilms t-shirt? Damn, I might have to get these because, like, okay, thank you. Send me a link to this on Messenger. I'm gonna order that. Guys, yeah. The BigJackFilms shirt will return.
Heck yeah!
Come back. I should just buy like 5 of them.
One for like official look, one for like stunts and all that fun stuff.
Yeah,
yep.
Battle damage one, and then
yeah,
this was shot in my neighbor's pool, so hence why you can see the pool stuff.
Yep.
And then, like, literally, this was just the classic reverse. I just did a heat there. Like, what was that? Again, it's just mimicking Tarzan. That was my idea, just to do Tarzan, just to, like, run around and be like Tarzan. That was really pretty much the idea. That green screen could use some work. I think it was actually just a hose I grabbed onto. And then it ends with... Jack the Jungle Boy. Oh, you know what I realized I should have played? I should have played Tarzan Boy.
Oof.
I should have played Tarzan Boy. That would have been hilarious. Okay, this was my Suicide Squad review. So this is when I think I make a joke here. Oh, okay, first reviewer versus legacy character cameo in terrible quality. I remember this. I think for me, because the movie just kind of felt like a video game. Like, the fights felt like a video game half the time.
Yeah.
I love that joke.
Oh my god.
XX, circle, XX, double down, trigger down, square, square.
Oh, double square! Respect.
Here.
I can't wait to play the rest of it.
And that's why I don't buy new games. Because you have to connect it to the internet and pay for extra stuff.
That classic.
Dang.
You need to buy the rest of the game?
A time limit? There's a time limit? And then the first cameo from first gen. In terrible quality, I met Angry Joe.
Crazy.
And now we know.
And no, it is
That's the battle.
The battle. Angry Joe.
So yeah, that was Con Bravo 2012. And I just decided I want to meet Angry Joe. Really nice guy in person. On a shit ton of energy drinks. Like, this guy's going to have a heart attack.
I'm pretty sure he's always on energy drinks. He is
And
full of
Wouldn't
energy.
surprise me.
And what's funny is that I just said, hey, can we do that bit in Suburban Nights for camera? And Brad Phil, I was just like, no. That is still I want to play that more time. It's so funny. The time limit?
So until the next video, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. This is BigJackFilms signing off, and happy Halloween 2016. In the meantime, I gotta run to the bar, because I got a date with the circus.
By the way, this was not the original ending. There was a different ending that aired when this episode came out. And because of continuity with Star Wars, I had to change the ending. Now,
Really?
the video had already been copyright claimed at this point, so it was a good opportunity to go back and re-edit. Even though it did jack shit, it actually, like, this thing constantly gets copyrighted, so I don't make any, like, revenue from it. But it was a golden opportunity to change the ending because I wanted to stay more consistent with Star Wars. Because the original ending, Harley Quinn contacts me and says, hey, the Empire's coming down to Toronto, we could use some help. And then the footage would have been used there in a quick montage.
Okay.
This was still at the time of the cosplay war stuff, and it was starting to dissolve. But then, you know what? I said to myself, I want to use that footage for Star Wars. So I went back, took down the episode, and shot this new ending, which I feel is a lot better than the original ending. This is a much better ending. And again, copyright for some reason. Even This Is Halloween on piano gets copyrighted.
God damn it.
On piano.
Sorry, I'm late.
Because that's just how it is.
I'll take a Diet Coke.
So the thing is, this was shot in my parents' place in the basement. They have a bar set up. Now this stems back to when we lived in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. We had a big house, and we had this whole basement with like 3 or 4 rooms. There was like storage. There was a storage room. There was an entertainment room with a TV and a fireplace and a freaking phone booth. We had our own TARDIS in the basement. If I was doing reviews back then, I would have totally used that as the TARDIS.
Oh my god.
Oh, man.
Even though it was red. And the thing is that we had this big giant bar and a pool table and everything. It was really cool. But when we moved back to Canada, we had they wanted to keep the bar aesthetic, so they built this smaller bar in the basement. It's still there, and I utilized that for the bar here. Now, this is actually technically Harley's bar that's established later in my Batman episode. Now, all these posters are actually shows that my dad worked on. So my dad so just to show the people he worked with, Bryan Adams, Keith Richards, Bob Marley, he worked with, and Ringo Starr is how my parents met.
That's amazing.
Crazy.
This show that Ringo did is the reason why I exist.
Dang.
So, there you go.
It's all Ringo's fault. Got it.
Yeah, if they didn't meet on that, I would have never have existed.
Okay.
Oh my god, that's your Back to the Future there. If your parents had nothing to do with Ringo, you wouldn't exist.
Back to the Future remake, but it's Canadian, and it's all about going, and we have to get special guest Ringo Starr.
Oh gosh.
Good lord.
Then all of a sudden, because of the time continuum, I just thank you so much, BigJackFilms. It was welcome to my, and then along came Sir Topham Hatt.
Oh my god.
No, it's not that, it's the Fat Controller.
Your world.
So,
Have a drink with us.
at the time, I didn't have a Harley Quinn cosplayer, so I just used footage from the movie. And thankfully, later on, we got the amazing Amethyst cosplay as Harley, and that actually turned out to be in our favor.
All right.
Nice.
Anyway, I'm going to make my exit, but I hope you have a wonderful rest of the stream.
Okay, thank you so much for coming in, Tendo. Hopefully you come
See you,
in
Tendo.
storyline.
Yep. Absolutely.
Alright,
Talk to you later.
Take it easy, mate.
Have a good one, Tendo.
All right, here we go. Let's get because we're about to wrap up here. I think we're after this bar scene. We're kind of done for the night.
Okay, doke.
We all are.
No, you're not. Just give me a shot. Yeah, I literally can I tell you something? I've had tequila once, and literally this is how I describe tequila. This is my way of expressing I hate this drink.
Oh, Christ! Like I just drank gasoline.
It literally. I don't know if any of you guys have ever had tequila. It is like drinking gasoline.
Yeah, it's terrible.
I've only had like a swig of beer, and that was it. Like just a quick.
Beer's okay. I like Bahama Mamas, which are just strawberry banana smoothies mixed with rum and vodka.
Oh, nice. Speaking of
That
vodka,
or rum and
let's
coke.
turn
Rum
off.
and coke is more my thing. Give me a Pepsi and a Captain Morgan, and I'm happy.
Good combo.
Yeah, so it's good. It's like maybe 5% Captain Morgan and 95% cola. She didn't poison me there. Oh, the review? It's actually a review movie, Suicide Squad. I kind of liked it. By the way, I was just hearing what was the sound in the background? I didn't know what that was.
I think it might be from Spectros, maybe. I'm just guessing.
Yeah, it's why I'm muting right now. Apparently, whatever is going on my end of the stream, it makes this weird bubble sounds.
Oof.
Okay, that makes sense.
It's happening on my end too.
Oh, thank you very much. You were fantastic. The rest of the cast was great. Minus the Joker, though. I was kind of 50-50 on him, but honestly, he comes off as a Rob Zombie wannabe without the fear. And the less that could be said about Jared Leto, the better.
Yeah.
Indeed.
In my universe, the Joker in my DC universe is played by Iwan Rayon. That's who I think should be the Joker. If you watch Game of Thrones, you know Ramsey Bolton in Game of Thrones?
I don't watch Game of Thrones, so I don't know a good majority of the actors, unfortunately.
Spectre, you know Ramsey Bolton?
I don't know.
Okay, look up the actor Iwan Rayon. In Game of Thrones, there's a whole storyline where he tortures this one guy for like 2 or 3 seasons. It is straight up death in the family material, like the death of Jason Todd.
Oh God.
And I'm like, this is the guy. If I were to make Death in the Family, I would cast him as the Joker right away, and I would just say, hey, the shit you did as Theon, that's what I want for the Joker. In fact, he did say when he played Ramsey, he was inspired a lot by Heath Ledger. And I'm like, I don't know if I see Heath as I do more of the comics, so there we go.
No. Fine, don't waste my time then.
Oh, come on.
Seriously.
The spaghetti.
Pussy, are you fucking kidding me? What do you even see in that guy? With so many tattoos on him, he can pass off as a Pirates of the Caribbean wannabe.
It was that this was I'm not like it, to be honest with what I had it was fine, but this is pretty cringe. But it does express sort of like that was the moment I guess we kind like in the show canon we kind of broke up for a bit, so that was sort of like the moment there.
Ah.
What the hell are you looking at? Come on, you guys try dating a clown once in a while. Hello, BigJackFilms.
Naturally.
Might as well call in the robot. Meantime, happy Halloween, my friend. Happy fucking Halloween. Well, that was nice. Anyway.
Oh yeah. This is the one. Okay, I don't know if you guys know Christopher the Christmas Tree. It's a Canadian Christmas classic. It's literally about a Christmas tree, and there's all these woodland critters, and so I make this joke.
This is calls for celebration. Let's sacrifice Rabbit and eat the flesh. Yay, sacrifice me to the devil.
What? Oh god. What?
That is one of my favorite. That's probably the best South Park Christmas I've ever seen. Is the Woodland Critter Christmas. Which I found out.
Boy.
Tree and Matt said they were inspired by Event Horizon.
How did they?
Because why not?
Because why not? Like this is just why.
Okay.
Oh, hunting season, here we come. Oh my goodness.
Oh,
I've never seen that episode, so what the heck?
And then he died. Yeah, that season. What a way to end season 2 with a bang.
Yeah, quite literally.
Yeah,
Quite literally. So, thoughts on season 2?
From what I gather from what I saw so far, it's not half bad. Like, it's definitely a rough start, but like sometimes that's where like you have to be like getting ready to do stuff and stuff like that. So from what I've seen, it's pretty good so far.
Yeah, it was really there was a lot going on. There was a lot going on in this one, and of course the narrative is just sort of all over the place. But again, still trying to find its footing, still trying to find its identity, and clearly it definitely set the groundworks of what we were going to see moving forward. Of course, seeing 18 and more of the FDT and all that jazz. So yeah, it was definitely slowly building up to what we would definitely see in the more prime example of BigJackFilms storylines.
Brock.
I kind of like that there was no big threat over the horizon. Just more silly slice of life type of stuff. So
it's definitely setting up tone. I know one thing for sure is that like, while it was experimental, it did kind of in theory set up the groundwork of what the tone of the show is. And it really, the thing is, the problem was when I started it is that it is trying to find an identity, as Star Master says, but it's also just kind of like, it doesn't make too much sense. But it was in season 3 is when I decided, okay, I have to try to have this make some sense. So I essentially was like, all right, let's actually try to explain why this is happening. Why are these characters showing up? Give it some logic behind it. Basically, there is season 3 sums up as there is logic in what he says.
There's more.
So there is more to come. And part of me also misses this era because like back then reviews were between 10 to 15 minutes each. And I actually want to say that once I finish Revenge of the Sith, I want to go back to basics, like literally to this style where there is a plot, but it's more just let's, with reviews, keep it condensed and keep the stories condensed until we're ready to like go back to something a bit more big in scale. But when we get to season 3, that's when shit's going to hit the fan. And I'm definitely going to be continuing this. I mean, obviously, everybody who's still here in the chat, thank you for sticking around for the last 3.5 hours. Holy smokes.
Yeah, we were here for a long time.
This was fun. But if you guys want to see more of these, let us know. I don't know when I'm going to do this season 3. I have to find some time for it. But I really appreciate all these guys coming in to help out, commentate and everything for it. So I guess we'll wrap up and we'll basically start by creating we'll do a couple of plugs here. Oh, that's maximize. I want to remove it. There we go. Let's get some plugs in. So Brock.
I'm LiveStream, the person in charge of Ask That Man Shades, Fandemic, Movie Review 30, and You. I have a new episode of Fandemic, hopefully coming up soon, and it will be a major storyline part, so look forward to that.
Okay, Spectro.
Yeah, I'm just gonna turn on the camera. Name's Spectro Heliotic, and I'm the host of the Chronicles of Spectro. I review music-related content, and I actually uploaded 2 videos in the past few days. So if you guys want to check that out, definitely check that out on my channel. And this has been a really fun stream. And again, Jack, thank you for having me.
Awesome. And Xandrew.
Hello, everybody. I'm Xandrew of Xandrew Productions of the YouTube channel that has Xandrew Reviews, Xandrew Adventures, just my ego trip in general. So there's that factor. This week, there will be a couple of streams going on Twitch for a little bit. I'm going to do an art stream. Then I'm going to do, an art stream. And then I'm going to do a 5-hour-long Ghostbuster stream for Ghostbuster Spirits Unleashed because there's some cosmetic skins that you can get by just watching my Twitch stream and stuff like that. There's like a bunch of connections you got to do and just all that fun stuff and like that. So you want that, go for it. Friday on YouTube, 7 p.m., I'm going to play Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Reader's Rewind because, like, I streamed that with a friend of mine, Danica, a.k.a. the Girly Wolf Pup. Unfortunately, like, the stream was just all met in the end. So I do want to, like, finish that. I'm sadly going to solo it, but, like, hey, sometimes soloing can be a little better than what I can go for kind of thing. I might have to get into the groove of it. Anyway, point is, like, if you want to check that stuff out, awesome. Xandrew Adventures Season 4, Episode 1 is still in the works. I want to say I am up to, like, 75% done with the first episode. So we'll see where we go from there. And that's all I got.
All right, and of course, huge thank you to Tendo the Diving Seal for coming in. They are amazing at what they do. Their theme park reviews are fantastic. Definitely go check out their YouTube channel. They are absolutely amazing. On my end, a couple plugs. Definitely, guys, go support my Patreon. Just all the more will get your early access to all of our content. I'm going to put up an update of what's happening on my end with things with Revenge of the Sith, which I'm still working on. I'm under, I think, like 60 shots, visual effects-wise. So they are getting done very slowly because, you know, I'm working with what I got. And on top of that, please go support Honey Bear's website, resiliencyme.com. If local-wise here in Ontario, any kids who are, you know, in low-income housings that need therapy for mental health awareness and everything, it is a website worth checking out. So please go support that. But outside of that, this was a fun stream. I think I'm definitely going to come back for Season 3 because that's when shit's going to hit the fan. Gonna be definitely bringing all these guys back, these wonderful people back, because they are a huge help. And a huge thanks to them once again for coming in for this stream. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully this video doesn't get too copyrighted. If it does, I'll work in and edit it to chop out some stuff if there's any problems, but that's okay. But until the next video, guys, like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys later. And also tomorrow, new opening night for Alien 3. So figured I'd just put that out there. So until the next video, like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys later. This is BigJackFilms signing off, saying good night. And it's almost midnight. I will see you guys in the next stream.